Hey everyone! Thanks for tuning in. Today, I'm sharing a lifetime of advice, wisdom I've gathered over the years, and would share with my younger self if I could. If you're here looking for practical advice, motivation, or maybe just some good old life lessons, you're in the right place. So grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive into what I tell my younger self. Trust me, stick around for the whole video. There's something valuable in here for everyone. At the time of making this video, I'm 80 years old. And if I could go back in time to talk to my 50-year-old self, I'd have a lot to say, things I wish I'd known earlier, things that could have saved me time, stress, and a whole lot of worry. If I could sit down with my younger self, here's what I'd tell him. Learn how to be bored without distraction. First, learn how to be bored without reaching for distractions. Seriously, it's a superpower in today's world. Think about it, every time there's a quiet moment, we're instantly reaching for our phones, scrolling mindlessly, or looking for the next dopamine hit. Being comfortable with boredom can unlock a lot of mental clarity. It's where you find creativity, where you solve problems, where you reflect on what really matters. In a world that's always buzzing, mastering boredom is like a secret weapon. Cut off the energy and happiness vampires. Next, cut off all the energy and happiness vampires in your life. Be ruthless. You know who I'm talking about, the people who drain you, who bring you down, who only seem happy when you're miserable. You don't owe anyone your time or energy, especially if they're just taking without giving back. Life's too short to spend with people who make you feel small. Choose your company carefully and surround yourself with people who lift you up and inspire you. Worrying doesn't solve anything. Here's a big one, worrying is wasted energy. And look, I know that's easier said than done. But honestly, worry never made a single problem better. All it does is steal your peace, making you think you're doing something productive when really you're just spinning in circles. Focus on solutions, on things you can control, and let go of the rest. Trust me, you'll be so much lighter. Sleep is the best legal performance enhancer. If I had to pick one magic pill for health, it'd be sleep. Seriously, it's the best legal performance enhancing drug on the planet. When you're well rested, everything feels easier, your mind is sharper, your mood is better, and you just feel more alive. So don't skimp on sleep. Prioritize it like your life depends on it, because in many ways, it does. Good sleep is like hitting the reset button every night. Goals are destinations, steps are your GPS. Let's talk about goals for a second. A goal is just a destination, like a pin on a map. But the steps you take to get there? That's your GPS. So instead of obsessing over the goal, focus on the steps. Each action you take, no matter how small, gets you closer. Keep showing up, keep following the path, and trust that if you stay consistent, you'll reach that destination. Energy drainers are red flags. If someone's draining your energy, pay attention, that's a red flag. Don't ignore it. Not everyone you meet is meant to stay in your life forever. Sometimes, you have to let go to make room for people who genuinely uplift you. When someone constantly takes from you without giving back, they're not adding to your life. Don't be afraid to create boundaries for your own peace. Don't care what others think. The less you care about what others think, the more peaceful you'll be. I know it sounds cliché, but it's true. People are always going to have opinions, but they're just that, opinions. They don't define you. Live your life for yourself, not to fit into someone else's box. The moment you stop looking for approval from others is the moment you start living freely. Cherish moments with friends. Cherish every single moment with your friends as if it were the last. Time moves quickly, and you never know when it's the last time you'll see someone. Don't take these connections for granted. Be present, put away the distractions, and just enjoy being with people who matter to you. Your diet is more than just food. Your diet isn't just what you eat. It's the information you consume, the friends you hang out with, the things you let into your mind. Just like junk food affects your body, negativity and toxic people affect your mental health. Pay attention to what you're feeding your mind and soul, not just your stomach. Exercise is an underused antidepressant. Exercise is one of the most underrated antidepressants out there. And I don't mean you have to hit the gym for hours a day. A simple walk, a quick workout, or just moving your body can make a huge difference. Physical movement boosts your mood, clears your mind, and makes you feel good. Don't neglect it. Spend time away from your phone. Every day, spend a little quality time away from your phone. Our lives are so wrapped up in screens, but a great life is lived out in the world, not in front of a screen. Look around, connect with people, appreciate nature. Life is happening right now, and every moment you spend staring at your phone is a moment you're missing out on. Choose habits and vices carefully. Choose your habits and vices carefully because, let me tell you, the older you get, the harder they are to break. If you start now with good habits, eating well, exercising, reading, you're setting yourself up for a better future. But if you let bad habits creep in, they only get stronger and harder to shake over time. Eat the frog. When it comes to productivity, start your day by eating the frog. I don't mean literally eating a frog. It's a way of saying, do the hardest task first. Get it out of the way. That way, the rest of your day feels easier, and you've already accomplished something important. It sets the tone for a productive day. Invest in better rooms. Another key to success is investing in better rooms. This means getting around people who are smarter than you, who know more, who inspire you to level up. Whether that's through masterminds, conferences, or just finding mentors, put yourself in places where you can learn and grow. It's one of the fastest ways to build your network and elevate your life. Life partner is your most important choice. If there's one decision that impacts every part of your life, it's choosing your life partner. This is the person who will walk through life with you, who will be there through thick and thin. Don't base it on looks alone. Look for values, shared goals, and genuine compatibility. It's the most important choice you'll ever make, so choose wisely. Learn how to invest. Learn how to invest, even if it's just the basics. When you know how to make your money grow, you're setting yourself up for long-term stability. Don't rely on just saving. Learn how to turn your dollars into more dollars. It's a skill that pays off big time in the long run. Your gut health affects your brain. First off, remember that the foods you eat aren't just fuel for your body, they have a huge impact on your brain too. The gut and the brain are directly connected, and what you eat can affect how you feel, how you think, and how well you handle stress. Improve your diet quality, not just for your physical health, but for your mental health as well. When you eat clean, you'll think clearer, sleep better, and even find it easier to manage emotions. Forgive your parents. This one's big. Forgive your parents. They did the best they could with what they knew. I know it's easy to hold on to old hurts or resentments, but doing so only weighs you down. Your parents were navigating their own struggles and often didn't have the tools we have today. Letting go of that old baggage will free you up emotionally and help you move forward with a lighter heart. Save at least 10% of what you earn. Regardless of debt or expenses, make it a habit to save at least 10% of everything you earn. Not only will this build up your financial security, but it's a confidence booster too. Knowing you have something tucked away just in case brings peace of mind. Start as early as you can. Your future self will thank you for it. Saving isn't just about building wealth, it's about creating options and freedom for yourself down the road. Feeling uncomfortable means growth. If you're uncomfortable, you're probably growing. Growth is rarely easy, and it's usually uncomfortable, even scary. But lean into that discomfort because it's a sign that you're pushing your limits, learning new things, and getting stronger. The path to a better life, a better job, a better you, whatever it is, comes from stepping outside your comfort zone. Embrace those uncomfortable moments. They're signs you're moving in the right direction. Hire mentors or coaches early. If there's one shortcut in life that's worth every penny, it's hiring mentors or coaches as early as possible. Sure, books and courses are great, but having someone who's already been down your path and can guide you will get you where you want to go much faster. Whether it's for career advice, health, or personal growth, find people who've been successful and learn from them. It's like borrowing wisdom from the future. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Get married and have kids on your own timeline. Society, friends, and family will all have their opinions, but when it comes to getting married and having kids, do it on your own timeline. Everyone's life path is unique, and there's no right age to start a family. Take your time and make sure you're truly ready. Rushing into life's biggest decisions because of other people's expectations rarely ends well. Trust yourself to know what's right for you and do things when it feels right. Your brain is software, upgrade it. Think of your brain like software, it needs upgrades. Reading, learning new skills, meeting new people, these are all ways to upgrade your brain and keep it sharp. Don't get stuck in old patterns. Challenge yourself to learn something new regularly. It doesn't matter if it's a new language, a skill for work, or even a new hobby, it all contributes to keeping your mind active and adaptable. Stay curious, stay hungry, and keep growing. Ignore society's by 30 lists. There are so many lists online about what you should have accomplished by 30, 40, or whatever age. Ignore them. You're on your own timeline, and there's no universal checklist for a happy, successful life. Focus on what matters to you, not what society says you should have done by now. You're not behind, you're just on your own journey. Life isn't a race, so don't let these lists make you feel inadequate. Get your body strong enough to resist the system. Here's a tough truth, many industries profit off people's poor health. Food companies, pharmaceutical companies, they thrive when people are unhealthy and dependent on products. By taking care of your body, through diet, exercise, and lifestyle, you're making it harder for these industries to profit from you. You'll feel better, live longer, and save money in the process. A healthy body is an act of rebellion against a system that profits from poor health. Avoid self-pity and making excuses. Self-pity and making excuses are toxic habits. They might feel comforting in the moment, but they only keep you stuck. When you argue for your excuses, you're just convincing yourself that you can't change. That's learned helplessness. Instead, take responsibility, even when it's hard. Own your mistakes, learn from them, and keep moving forward. The moment you stop feeling sorry for yourself is the moment you take control of your life. What you measure, you manage. If you want to improve anything, whether it's finances, fitness, productivity, whatever, you need to measure it. When you track something, you naturally get better at it. Start small, track your spending, track your workouts, track your time. Whatever it is, when you have the data, you can see where you need to improve. It sounds simple, but it's one of the most powerful tools for self-improvement. As you level up, friends will change. As you grow, your friends will change, and that's okay. Not everyone is meant to stay in your life forever. As you move toward your goals, you'll naturally find yourself surrounded by different people. Some friends will cheer you on, others might drift away. Accept it as a part of life. Keep moving forward, and know that the right people will support you, even if it means losing some along the way. Get 8 hours of sleep. Sleep is underrated but absolutely essential. Try to get at least 8 hours a night. The difference it makes is incredible. When you're well rested, you're more productive, more creative, and just plain happier. Don't sacrifice sleep for anything that's not worth it. It's the foundation of everything else you do. Think of sleep as recharging your mind and body every night. Give it the importance it deserves. Take a 30-minute walk in nature. Spending just 30 minutes a day in nature is a simple way to boost your mood, clear your mind, and even improve your health. No fancy gym membership is required, just go for a walk outside. Nature has a calming effect that you can't find anywhere else. It's free therapy, so take advantage of it. You'll feel refreshed, recharged, and more connected to the world around you. Write a vision for your life. Take some time to write a clear vision for your life. What do you really want? Break it down into specific goals and actionable steps. It's easy to get caught up in daily routines and forget where you're headed, but having a written vision keeps you on track. Your vision becomes your roadmap, guiding your decisions and helping you stay focused on what matters most to you. Live where you thrive. Life is too short to live in a place that doesn't suit your personality. When you're young, maybe you live in a bustling city to take advantage of opportunities. But as you get older, you might prefer the peace of a small town. Pay attention to what environments make you feel alive and at ease, and don't be afraid to make a change if you need to. Live somewhere that truly feels like home. Alright, that wraps up part 2. If you're enjoying this advice, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss future uploads, like the video, and let me know in the comments which tip resonated with you the most. Let's keep going. Prioritize financial independence over flashy purchases. Let's talk money. Financial independence should be a priority over buying flashy things. Owning nice stuff can be fun, but real freedom comes from having the financial flexibility to make choices based on what you want, not what you can afford. Instead of buying the latest gadgets or splurging on things you don't need, focus on building savings and investments. True security comes from knowing you have enough, no matter what life throws at you. Don't take your health for granted. When you're young, it's easy to take health for granted. But trust me, keeping yourself in shape, mentally and physically, pays off hugely in the long run. Stay active, eat well, and look after your mental health. Your future self will be grateful. Skipping these things might seem like no big deal now, but every little bit you do adds up over time. Make taking care of yourself a non-negotiable priority. Be a lifelong learner. Commit to being a lifelong learner. Don't assume that learning stops after school or once you get a job. The world is constantly changing, and those who keep learning are the ones who adapt and thrive. Take a course, read books, attend workshops, or just stay curious. Whether it's personal growth, career development, or just for fun, learning keeps your mind sharp and opens doors you didn't even know existed. Say no more often. Learning to say no is one of the most empowering skills you can develop. So many of us feel the need to say yes to everything, but that just leads to burnout. Prioritize what truly matters to you and politely decline the rest. By saying no to things that don't align with your goals, you're actually saying yes to things that do. Respect your time and energy enough to be selective about where you invest them. Cultivate empathy, not judgment. The older you get, the more you'll realize that everyone's fighting their own battles. Cultivate empathy over judgment. It's easy to make snap judgments about people, but try to understand where they're coming from instead. You'll find that people appreciate kindness more than you might think. Plus, empathy will bring better relationships and open doors that judgment and criticism can't. Don't compare your journey to others. In a world filled with social media and constant comparison, remind yourself that everyone's on their own journey. Just because someone else is achieving things faster doesn't mean you're behind. Focus on your path, your goals, and what brings you happiness. Comparison only breeds frustration. Keep your eyes on your own lane and measure your success by your own standards. Be grateful for small wins. Celebrate the small wins, no matter how insignificant they might seem. Life isn't just about big milestones, it's about appreciating the little moments too. Whether it's completing a task, learning something new, or just having a good day, recognize those moments of progress. Practicing gratitude will keep you grounded and remind you of all the good in your life, no matter what challenges come your way. Practice minimalism for mental clarity. Less is more. The fewer things you own, the fewer things own you. Start practicing minimalism, not just in the physical sense, but in your mind too. Simplify your commitments, reduce the clutter in your environment, and eliminate unnecessary stressors. A clutter-free space leads to a clearer mind. You don't need everything, so focus on the things that truly matter and let go of the rest. Master the art of listening. One of the best gifts you can give others, and yourself, is the ability to truly listen. When you're talking to someone, really focus on what they're saying instead of just waiting for your turn to speak. Listening fosters deeper connections and allows you to learn so much more about others. It's a skill that will benefit you in relationships, work, and every other area of life. Invest in relationships that matter. Building meaningful relationships is one of the greatest joys in life. But it's also one of the most valuable investments you can make. Friendships and family bonds provide support, laughter, and love, which are essential for a happy life. Don't be afraid to go out of your way to strengthen those connections. Show up, be there for others, and invest in people who enrich your life. Learn to cook at least a few basic meals. Knowing how to cook even a few basic meals is a skill that will pay off for a lifetime. Cooking for yourself means you have control over what you're eating, and it's healthier, cheaper, and often more satisfying. Plus, there's something special about making a meal from scratch. It doesn't have to be gourmet, just learn a few go-to recipes, and you'll always have a reliable meal option. Balance work and life. Work is important, but it's not everything. Make time for friends, family, hobbies, and relaxation. If you find yourself constantly working or feeling burnt out, step back and reassess. Life is about balance, not constant hustle. When you have a healthy balance, you're more productive, happier, and more fulfilled. Work to live, don't live to work. Take risks while you're young. Don't be afraid to take risks, especially while you're young. The older you get, the more responsibilities you'll have, and the harder it becomes to make bold moves. If there's something you want to try, do it now. Whether it's starting a business, moving to a new city, or pursuing a passion, you have less to lose in your younger years. Take chances and embrace the unknown. Cherish solitude. Learn to enjoy your own company. There's a difference between being alone and feeling lonely. Spending time alone helps you get to know yourself, reflect on your goals, and recharge. Don't always feel the need to be around others or constantly busy. Solitude is a valuable space where you can think clearly and reconnect with yourself. Always keep learning about money. Understanding money is one of the most valuable skills you can develop. From budgeting and investing to understanding debt and credit, financial literacy is key to building a secure future. Take the time to educate yourself about personal finance. Even if it seems complicated, start small. Your future self will be grateful for the effort you put in today. Develop resilience. Life will throw challenges your way, and resilience is what will keep you going. Developing resilience doesn't mean ignoring pain or struggle, it means finding ways to keep moving forward despite them. Build up your mental strength, remind yourself of what you've already overcome, and know that every setback is temporary. Resilience is your greatest tool for handling whatever life throws at you. Express gratitude regularly. Take a few moments every day to express gratitude, whether it's for the people in your life, your health, or even small things like a good meal or a sunny day. Practicing gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. It's one of the easiest ways to cultivate happiness and find peace in the present moment. Build a solid morning routine. A strong morning routine sets the tone for the rest of your day. Try to establish a routine that includes something for your body, mind, and soul. Maybe it's a short workout, a few minutes of meditation, or reading something inspiring. Whatever it is, find what works for you and stick to it. Your mornings are your foundation, so make them count. Never stop dreaming. Finally, never stop dreaming. It's easy to get caught up in the responsibilities of life and forget what it's like to dream. But dreams give life purpose. They motivate you, inspire you, and keep you moving forward. Hold on to them, no matter how big or small. Dreams are what make life exciting. Learn the art of patience. Patience is an underrated superpower. In our fast-paced world, we're conditioned to expect instant results, but real growth, meaningful relationships, and lasting success all take time. Learn to be okay with slow progress. When you're patient, you avoid burnout, make better decisions, and get to enjoy the journey rather than rushing towards some distant finish line. Life isn't a race, it's a marathon. Cultivate patience, and you'll go further, with less stress. Laugh at yourself. Life is too short to take everything seriously, especially yourself. Learn to laugh at your mistakes, your quirks, and your failures. Humor is a great coping mechanism, and laughing at yourself is liberating. It frees you from the fear of being judged and reminds you that we're all human. Don't be afraid to make a fool of yourself from time to time. It's one of the best ways to stay humble and happy. Listen to your body. Your body communicates with you in ways your mind can't. It'll tell you when it's tired, when it's stressed, when it needs rest or nutrition. Don't ignore these signals. Tune in, pay attention, and respect what your body is telling you. Too often, we push ourselves too hard, only to face burnout, injuries, or stress-related health issues. Learn to recognize when your body needs a break or a change, and act accordingly. Practice generosity. Generosity doesn't just help others, it changes you too. The more you give, the more you realize how interconnected we all are. Whether it's giving your time, sharing your knowledge, or offering support, small acts of kindness have a ripple effect that you can't even imagine. Plus, giving feels good. Practice generosity not because you expect anything in return, but because it genuinely enriches your life and the lives of those around you. Choose happiness over being right. Sometimes in life, you'll be faced with a choice: be happy or be right. There's a lot of unnecessary stress in needing to prove your point or win every argument. Sometimes it's better to let go, to choose peace over pride. In relationships especially, letting go of small disagreements keeps harmony. Don't sacrifice happiness for the sake of being right. It's not about winning, it's about thriving. Find beauty in everyday moments. Life's best moments often aren't grand or dramatic. They're simple, everyday experiences that we often overlook. Learn to appreciate these small moments: the warmth of the sun on your face, a hot cup of coffee in the morning, the sound of rain. Finding beauty in these little things makes life richer and more fulfilling. Don't wait for big milestones to feel happy. Learn to find joy in the present. Ask for help when you need it. There's no shame in asking for help. No one gets through life alone, and asking for support isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of wisdom. Whether you're struggling with something big or small, don't let pride or fear hold you back from reaching out. People are often more willing to help than we assume, and having a support network makes the hard times easier to bear. Remember, it's okay not to have all the answers. Don't chase happiness, build it. Happiness isn't something you find, it's something you build. It's the result of actions, habits, and mindset. Focus on building a life that aligns with your values, fills you with purpose, and surrounds you with people you love. Happiness doesn't magically appear one day, it's created through small, intentional steps. Stop chasing it and start building it. Trust the timing of your life. We often feel pressured to accomplish things by a certain age, but life doesn't work that way. Trust the timing of your life. Things will happen when they're supposed to, and rushing them usually leads to frustration. It's hard to see in the moment, but everything has its own timeline. Relax, stay focused, and let things unfold naturally. Your path is uniquely yours, and it's happening exactly as it should. Respect your boundaries. Setting boundaries isn't selfish, it's essential. If you don't set limits, people will take advantage of your time, energy, and generosity, sometimes without even meaning to. Learn to say no when you need to. Your mental and emotional well-being deserve respect. Boundaries help you maintain healthy relationships and avoid burnout. Respect your own limits, and don't feel guilty for doing so. Learn from every mistake. Mistakes are part of life. They don't define you, but they can teach you. Instead of beating yourself up over every misstep, look for the lesson in it. What can you learn? How can you grow from it? Mistakes offer some of the most valuable lessons you'll ever get. Embrace them, learn from them, and move forward. In the end, they'll make you wiser and stronger. Invest in experiences over things. When it comes to spending your money, invest in experiences, not just things. Material possessions are fun, but the excitement wears off quickly. Experiences, on the other hand, create memories, shape your character, and often lead to personal growth. Travel, Try new activities and make memories. The happiness that comes from experiences lasts much longer than the thrill of a new purchase. Protect your mental health. Mental health is just as important as physical health. Take time to check in with yourself, manage your stress, and seek help if you need it. Don't ignore mental health struggles, thinking they'll just go away. Practice self-care, find coping mechanisms that work for you, and don't hesitate to reach out for support. Prioritizing your mental health is one of the best things you can do for yourself. Stay open-minded. Life will surprise you, and things won't always go as planned. Staying open-minded helps you adapt to change and see things from new perspectives. The more open you are to new experiences, ideas, and ways of thinking, the richer your life will be. Don't get stuck in rigid beliefs or routines. Be curious, be adaptable, and stay open to the possibilities around you. Learn the power of silence. Silence is powerful. In a world full of noise, taking time to sit in silence can bring you clarity and peace. Silence gives you space to think, to process, and to just be. Don't be afraid of quiet moments. They're often when you learn the most about yourself. Take time to sit in silence every day. It's a small habit that can make a big difference. Choose quality over quantity in relationships. When it comes to friendships and relationships, focus on quality, not quantity. You don't need a huge circle of friends, you just need a few people who genuinely care about you. Invest in relationships that are deep, honest, and supportive. Let go of relationships that don't add value to your life. A handful of true friends is worth more than 100 acquaintances. Stay true to your values. In life, you'll face a lot of pressure to compromise your values. Don't. Staying true to what you believe in, even when it's hard, brings you peace and self-respect. Your values are your compass. They keep you grounded and guide your decisions. Stand by them, even if others don't understand. You'll live a life you're proud of. Remember that you're enough. So often, we feel like we need to do more, be more, achieve more. But remember, you're enough just as you are. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. Appreciate who you are right now, even as you work toward your goals. Self-acceptance is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. You're already enough, even if you don't always feel it. Forgive yourself. Finally, forgive yourself. We're all human, and we all make mistakes. Don't hold yourself to an impossible standard. Let go of past mistakes, regrets, or moments when you didn't measure up. Forgive yourself so you can move forward with a lighter heart. Life's too short to carry the weight of guilt. Be kind to yourself and embrace who you are, flaws and all. Take responsibility for your life. One of the most powerful things you can do is take full responsibility for your life. It's easy to blame circumstances, other people, or even luck, but true freedom comes from owning every choice you make. When you take responsibility, you are no longer a victim, you are in control. This doesn't mean everything is your fault, but it does mean that you have the power to decide how you react, learn, and grow from each experience. Let go of perfectionism. Perfectionism is a trap. It holds you back more than it helps. Trying to be perfect will drain you and prevent you from moving forward. Strive for excellence, but know that perfection is an impossible standard. Accept that mistakes are part of the process and that done is better than perfect. Embrace your imperfections. They're what make you unique, relatable, and human. Be curious about people. Every person you meet has a story, a lesson, or a perspective that can teach you something new. Approach people with curiosity rather than judgment. Ask questions, listen to their experiences, and try to see the world through their eyes. Being genuinely interested in others can lead to unexpected friendships, new opportunities, and a broader understanding of the world. Celebrate other people's successes. When someone around you succeeds, celebrate it. Jealousy and comparison only create bitterness, while celebrating others fosters joy and positivity. When you're genuinely happy for others, you attract the same kind of energy into your own life. Success isn't a limited resource. Someone else's victory doesn't diminish your own potential. So cheer others on and let their successes inspire you. Spend time in nature as often as you can. Nature has an incredible ability to calm the mind and refresh the soul. Make it a habit to spend time outside, whether it's a hike in the woods, a walk by the beach, or simply sitting in a park. Nature reminds you that there's more to life than deadlines and screen time. It brings a sense of peace, clarity, and grounding that you just can't find indoors. Don't underestimate the power of fresh air and open skies. Be honest, even when it's hard. Honesty is the foundation of trust, and trust is the backbone of every healthy relationship. It's not always easy to be truthful, especially when it's uncomfortable, but honesty saves you from a lot of problems down the road. Lies, no matter how small, eventually catch up with you. Practice honesty with yourself and others. In the end, being honest feels lighter, and it builds respect in ways that nothing else can. Learn to negotiate. Whether it's for a job, a car, or even something small, negotiation is a skill that will benefit you throughout your life. Don't be afraid to ask for what you want, and remember that negotiation is about finding a balance that works for both sides. Learning how to negotiate can save you money, time, and stress, and it's a powerful skill to have, both professionally and personally. Start small, and get comfortable advocating for yourself. Embrace change instead of fighting it. Change is inevitable, and fighting it only causes stress. Embrace it, adapt to it, and look for the opportunities it brings. Life will constantly throw new situations your way, and your ability to adapt will determine how smoothly you navigate through them. Change isn't something to fear, it's something to welcome. Every change, even the tough ones, comes with a lesson or a gift, so keep an open mind. Trust your intuition. Your intuition is one of the most reliable guides you have. Often, you know deep down what the right decision is, even if it's hard to explain. Trust that feeling in your gut. It's easy to overthink things or seek everyone else's opinions, but ultimately, your intuition has your best interests at heart. Practice listening to it, even in small situations, and it will become stronger over time. Invest in your health before you need to. Don't wait for a health scare to start caring about your wellness. Invest in your health now, eat well, exercise regularly, and manage your stress. Preventative care is much easier and cheaper than trying to reverse health issues later. Small steps every day add up. Prioritizing your health is one of the most important investments you can make, and it will pay off in energy, longevity, and quality of life. Don't sweat the small stuff. It's easy to get worked up over little things, but in the grand scheme of things, they don't matter. Learn to let go of minor annoyances and inconveniences. Ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? If the answer is no, let it go. Keeping perspective helps you focus on what truly matters and saves you from unnecessary stress. Don't waste your energy on things that won't matter tomorrow. Speak kindly to yourself. Self-talk is powerful, and the way you speak to yourself matters. Be your own biggest supporter, not your harshest critic. We all make mistakes, and we all have insecurities. Practice speaking to yourself with kindness, patience, and encouragement. You wouldn't criticize a friend the way you sometimes criticize yourself, so treat yourself with the same respect. Positive self-talk can transform your mindset, confidence, and overall happiness. Be a good listener, not just a good talker. Communication isn't just about expressing your thoughts, it's about hearing others too. Being a good listener strengthens relationships, builds trust, and prevents misunderstandings. Listen to understand, not just to respond. When you give someone your full attention, you're showing them that they matter. Good listeners make people feel valued, and in turn, they often gain deeper insights and form stronger bonds. Give yourself permission to rest. Rest isn't a reward, it's a necessity. We live in a culture that glorifies hustle and productivity, but without rest, you'll burn out. Give yourself permission to slow down, to take a break, and to recharge. Productivity is important, but it shouldn't come at the cost of your well-being. Resting doesn't mean you're lazy, it means you respect your limits and want to bring your best self to what you do. Develop a sense of humor about life. Life is unpredictable, full of ups and downs, and often doesn't go as planned. Having a sense of humor can help you navigate it with more ease. Don't take yourself or your problems too seriously. Laugh at the ridiculous, find humor in the mishaps, and learn to see the lighter side of situations. Laughter is a powerful way to cope, connect with others, and keep things in perspective. Remember, you can always start over. No matter how many times you fall, you can always start over. Life isn't a straight path, it's a journey with twists, turns, and setbacks. If things don't go the way you planned, it's okay to begin again. Each day is a new chance to do things differently. Don't let mistakes or failures define you. Learn from them, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. Make peace with uncertainty. Uncertainty is a natural part of life, but it doesn't have to cause fear. The future is unknown, and that's okay. Learn to find peace in the present moment, even when the road ahead isn't clear. Worrying about the unknown only robs you of today's peace. Instead, focus on what you can control and trust that you'll be able to handle whatever comes your way. Prioritize self-improvement, but don't chase perfection. Self-improvement is a lifelong journey, but it's not about becoming perfect. Focus on becoming a little bit better each day. Personal growth isn't a race, and you don't need to fix everything at once. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Embrace your imperfections as you work on yourself, and remember that growth is gradual. Be patient and keep moving forward at your own pace. Find ways to serve others. There's nothing more fulfilling than giving back. Find ways to serve others, whether it's volunteering, helping a friend, or simply being kind. When you focus on helping others, you shift the focus away from your own worries and problems. Serving others adds meaning to your life and reminds you of the impact you can have on the world. It's one of the simplest and most powerful ways to find purpose. Learn to be comfortable in your own company. One of the best things you can do for yourself is to learn to be comfortable alone. It's a powerful feeling to enjoy your own company without needing others to validate or entertain you. Solitude gives you time to think, to learn about yourself, and to recharge. Being alone isn't a weakness, it's a strength. When you can be happy on your own, you're in control of your own happiness, no matter who comes or goes in your life. Stop trying to change people. One of the biggest sources of frustration is trying to change others. People are who they are, and they'll only change if they want to. Save yourself the frustration and focus on changing yourself instead. Accept people as they are or choose to distance yourself if it doesn't serve you. Your peace isn't worth the struggle of trying to mold others to your expectations. Cultivate resilience, not just strength. There's a difference between strength and resilience. Strength is the ability to endure, but resilience is the ability to bounce back after hardship. Life will test you, no doubt about it. Instead of just focusing on toughening up, build resilience, the mental and emotional flexibility to adapt and recover. Resilience means you can face life's challenges and come out even stronger on the other side. Prioritize quality sleep over late-night productivity. It's tempting to stay up late, thinking you'll get more done, but sleep is too important to sacrifice. Quality sleep improves your mood, energy, focus, and overall health. Aim for a full night's rest instead of squeezing in more hours of work. Prioritize sleep, and you'll notice how much more productive, creative, and balanced you feel during the day. Don't let short-term productivity sabotage your long-term health and well-being. Express yourself creatively. You don't need to be an artist to benefit from creativity. Find an outlet that allows you to express yourself, whether it's writing, drawing, dancing, cooking, or even gardening. Creativity is a way to process emotions, reduce stress, and experience joy. It doesn't have to be perfect or impressive, it just needs to feel fulfilling. Let go of judgments and let yourself create for the sheer joy of it. Choose optimism over cynicism. Life's not always easy, but choosing to see the good makes it a lot more enjoyable. Cynicism might make you feel smart, but it's optimism that brings fulfillment. Train yourself to see possibilities, to find silver linings, and to trust that things can get better. Optimism isn't about ignoring problems, it's about believing that solutions exist. You'll be happier, and your energy will be infectious to those around you. Spend money on things that create memories. Spending money on memories is a worthwhile investment. Whether it's a trip, an experience, or an activity with loved ones, these things create memories that last far longer than material purchases. Experiences enrich your life in ways that physical things can't. You'll look back and cherish the moments, not the price tags. So spend wisely, prioritize memories over possessions whenever you can. Stay humble and keep learning. No matter how much you know, there's always more to learn. Stay humble, even when you're successful. Remember that everyone you meet can teach you something, regardless of their background or status. A curious, open mind is one of the best things you can have. Knowledge is endless, so commit to lifelong learning. It'll keep you adaptable, insightful, and always growing. Don't let fear of failure stop you. Failure is just feedback. If you let the fear of failing hold you back, you'll miss out on a lot of opportunities. Every successful person has faced failure, it's part of the journey. Instead of seeing it as something to avoid, see it as a stepping stone to improvement. Embrace failure, learn from it, and keep moving forward. Each setback brings you one step closer to your goal. Keep a journal. Journaling is a simple yet powerful habit. It helps you process your thoughts, understand your emotions, and track your progress over time. Writing things down can bring clarity and help you solve problems. Plus, looking back at old journal entries allows you to see how much you've grown. Make journaling a part of your routine, even if it's just for a few minutes each day. It's a great way to stay connected with yourself. Respect other people's time. Just as you value your own time, respect others' time too. Whether it's showing up on time, being clear with communication, or not wasting their energy, valuing other people's time is a form of respect. It builds trust and strengthens relationships. People notice when you respect their time, and they'll appreciate it. Remember, time is a non-renewable resource, value it, both yours and others. Learn to let go of what you can't control. Life will always have variables beyond your control, and worrying about them only drains your energy. Learn to focus on what you can influence and let go of the rest. The more you let go, the more peace you'll find. It's liberating to accept that some things are out of your hands. When you stop fighting the uncontrollable, you'll have more energy to invest in things that truly matter. Nurture a strong support system. Surround yourself with people who genuinely care about you, who lift you up, and who bring out the best in you. Friends and family who support you are invaluable, especially during tough times. A strong support system isn't just nice to have, it's essential. Cultivate these relationships and be there for others too. You'll realize that having good people in your life makes every challenge easier to face. Understand that happiness is a choice. Happiness is a choice, not a condition. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, I'll be happy when, but happiness isn't something that arrives, it's something you choose every day. You can find joy in small things, in the present moment, regardless of your circumstances. Start practicing gratitude and choosing happiness, even on tough days. The more you choose happiness, the more natural it becomes. Focus on progress, not perfection. Progress is far more important than perfection. Striving for constant improvement, no matter how small, is what leads to growth. Perfection is a myth, it keeps you paralyzed and afraid to start. Focus on getting better each day rather than being perfect. Embrace your imperfections and recognize that progress, no matter how incremental, is still moving forward. Create a personal definition of success. Success isn't one size fits all. Don't get trapped in society's definition of it. Take the time to think about what success means to you. Is it financial stability? Is it having strong relationships? Is it pursuing a passion? When you define success for yourself, you'll feel more fulfilled and less pressured to chase after things that don't matter to you. Create your own vision and pursue it with purpose. Remember that life is short. Life is fragile and fleeting. Don't wait to do the things you want to do or to tell people you love them. Live with a sense of urgency, not in a rushed or stressed way, but with a deep appreciation for every day. Time is precious, and we never know how much we have. So make the most of it, live fully, and don't waste it on things that don't bring you joy. Embrace your unique path. Your life path is unique, and it won't look like anyone else's. Embrace it. Comparison is the thief of joy, and trying to live someone else's life only leads to frustration. Trust that your journey is unfolding exactly as it should. Celebrate your uniqueness, and don't worry if your timeline doesn't match up with others. You're exactly where you need to be. If you're finding these tips helpful, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like the video, and drop a comment below. Let us know which advice resonates with you the most. We love hearing from you. Let's keep going with more insights I pass along to my younger self, pieces of wisdom that can help make the journey through life a little smoother and a lot more meaningful. Take calculated risks. One of the most important lessons in life is learning to take calculated risks. Not reckless risks, but carefully considered ones that could lead to something amazing. The reality is, everything worthwhile involves some level of risk. Whether it's changing careers, moving to a new place, or starting a business, you need to be willing to step into the unknown. The regret of not trying is often greater than the fear of failure. Don't let the what-ifs hold you back from reaching your potential. Learn to enjoy delayed gratification. In a world of instant everything, delayed gratification is a skill worth mastering. Waiting, working, and sacrificing today for a bigger payoff tomorrow teaches you discipline, patience, and appreciation. Whether it's saving money instead of spending impulsively or working toward a long-term goal, the ability to delay gratification can completely transform your life. The satisfaction of achieving something you've worked hard for is priceless. Create and stick to a budget. Financial stability starts with one simple habit: budgeting. Knowing where your money goes gives you control and clarity. A budget doesn't mean you can't enjoy life, it just means you're intentional about your spending. Set a budget that allows for both saving and spending, and adjust it as your life changes. When you budget well, you reduce financial stress and set yourself up for future success. Listen to constructive criticism. Criticism isn't easy to hear, but constructive feedback is one of the most valuable tools for personal growth. Learn to separate criticism that's meant to help you from criticism that's just hurtful. When someone offers constructive feedback, take it as a gift. Don't let your ego block your path to improvement. Use it as a learning opportunity and apply it to better yourself. The ability to receive feedback gracefully is a rare and powerful skill. Never stop being grateful for the little things. Gratitude is transformative. It changes how you see the world and your place in it. Don't just be grateful for the big moments, learn to appreciate the small things too. A warm bed, a good meal, a sunny day, a conversation with a friend. These small, everyday joys add up to a life well lived. When you practice gratitude regularly, you attract more positivity and feel more content. Learn to apologize sincerely. A sincere apology goes a long way. Everyone makes mistakes, and being able to own up to yours shows maturity and integrity. A good apology is straightforward: acknowledge what you did, express regret, and make amends if possible. Apologizing doesn't make you weak, it strengthens relationships and builds trust. Practice being sincere and humble in your apologies, and you'll find people are more willing to forgive. Keep an open heart. Life has its fair share of disappointments, and it's easy to become closed off. But keeping an open heart allows you to fully experience love, friendship, and joy. Yes, staying open makes you vulnerable, but it's worth the risk. When you let go of bitterness and open yourself up, you'll find deeper, more fulfilling connections. Don't let past hurt stop you from embracing the beauty life has to offer. Find a mentor or be a mentor. Having a mentor can change the course of your life. A mentor can guide you, challenge you, and provide insights you wouldn't get on your own. And as you grow, consider being a mentor to someone else. Sharing your experience and knowledge not only helps them, but it reinforces what you've learned. Mentorship is a powerful exchange of wisdom that benefits both people involved. Live in the present, but plan for the future. Being present means enjoying each moment as it comes, but don't forget to plan ahead too. Set goals and make plans for the future, but don't get so caught up in what's next that you miss out on the here and now. Life is a balance between savoring today and preparing for tomorrow. Make each day count, but keep your vision clear for where you want to go. Surround yourself with positive energy. The people you spend time with have a big impact on your mood, your mindset, and your motivation. Choose to surround yourself with positive, uplifting individuals who inspire you. Positivity is contagious, and when you're around people who are genuinely supportive and optimistic, it's easier to stay motivated and focused. Spend less time with people who drain you and more with those who make you feel alive. Be consistent, even when it's hard. Consistency is often the key to success. Anyone can start something, but sticking with it is what truly makes a difference. Show up, put in the work, and keep going, even when you don't feel like it. Whether it's a fitness routine, a skill you're learning, or a project you're working on, small, consistent steps lead to big results over time. Discipline and consistency are a powerful combination. Practice kindness whenever you can. Kindness costs nothing but means everything. You never know what someone else is going through, and a small act of kindness can make a big difference. Hold the door, offer a compliment, or lend a listening ear. Kindness not only makes others feel good, but it also boosts your mood and reminds you of the goodness in humanity. Be kind every chance you get. Don't be afraid to reinvent yourself. Life isn't static, and neither are you. Don't be afraid to change paths, redefine your goals, or become a different version of yourself. Reinventing yourself doesn't mean you're lost, it means you're evolving. Embrace change within yourself as a natural part of growth. Reinventing yourself keeps life interesting and allows you to continue moving toward a version of yourself that you're proud of. Avoid gossip and drama. Gossip and drama are toxic distractions. They add nothing positive to your life and often end up hurting people, including yourself. Avoid gossip and don't engage in petty drama. Focus on meaningful conversations and relationships. When you rise above negativity, you feel lighter, more focused, and more at peace. Let others have their drama, you have better things to do. Set boundaries without guilt. Setting boundaries is essential for protecting your time, energy, and mental health. It's okay to say no, to take time for yourself, and to prioritize your needs. Setting boundaries doesn't make you selfish, it makes you healthy. Don't feel guilty for protecting your well-being. Boundaries help you show up as your best self, not just for you, but for those around you as well. Believe in your own worth. You are enough, just as you are. Don't let anyone make you feel less than, and don't wait for others to validate your worth. Believe in yourself and know that you have something unique to offer the world. Self-worth comes from within, and it's the foundation for confidence and happiness. When you believe in your worth, you stop looking for it outside of yourself. Look for the lessons in every experience. Every experience, good or bad, has something to teach you. Instead of focusing on what went wrong, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Life is full of lessons, and the more you learn, the wiser you become. Embracing life's lessons makes even the tough times valuable, and it prepares you for the future. Be a student of life, and always look for the silver lining. Focus on what you can give, not just what you can get. Life is more fulfilling when you focus on what you can give rather than what you can get. Whether it's sharing your time, resources, or love, giving enriches your life in ways that receiving never could. Giving shifts your perspective, makes you more grateful, and brings purpose to your actions. When you focus on giving, you'll find that life gives back to you in unexpected ways. Embrace being a beginner. One of the hardest things in life is being willing to start something new and accept that you're a beginner. We all want to be good right away, but mastery takes time, and everyone starts from zero. Don't let fear of looking inexperienced stop you from trying new things. Every expert was once a beginner. Embrace the learning process, celebrate small wins, and allow yourself to be imperfect. You'll get better over time, and one day, you'll look back and be proud of how far you've come. Respect and value your own opinions. It's easy to get swayed by others' opinions, especially when they come from people you respect. But your own perspective matters, too. Learn to trust your own thoughts, values, and decisions. While it's good to seek advice, remember that no one else has your unique insight, experiences, or understanding of what's best for you. Stand firm in your beliefs, even when they differ from the crowd. At the end of the day, you're the one who has to live with your choices. Enjoy life's simple pleasures. Happiness isn't just found in grand adventures or big milestones. Often, it's in the little things, like a morning cup of coffee, a walk in the park, or a quiet evening with a book. Learn to appreciate these simple pleasures. They're a reminder that joy doesn't always have to be extravagant or expensive. Life's small moments add up, and savoring them brings daily contentment and peace. Don't rush to fill the silence. Silence can feel uncomfortable, but it's a powerful space for reflection and growth. In conversations, resist the urge to fill every gap with words. Sometimes, silence allows people to think, to feel, and to connect on a deeper level. Embrace quiet moments in your day. They give you a chance to slow down, to listen to yourself, and to recharge. Silence isn't empty, it's full of potential for growth and clarity. Accept that you can't please everyone. No matter what you do, there will always be people who disapprove, disagree, or criticize. Accepting this is liberating. Don't waste energy trying to make everyone happy. Focus on staying true to yourself and doing what aligns with your values. Pleasing everyone is an impossible task, and the pursuit of it only leaves you drained and frustrated. Let go of the need for universal approval and find contentment in your own integrity. Value experiences over possessions. In the long run, experiences add more value to your life than possessions. Things wear out, go out of style, or become irrelevant, but memories stay with you. Invest in experiences that expand your mind, challenge your comfort zones, and bring you joy. Travel, take on new adventures, try different foods, and make time for things that create lasting memories. These are the things you'll look back on fondly. Practice self-discipline. Self-discipline is the foundation of success. It's not about being overly strict or rigid, it's about creating habits that help you stay focused on your goals. Practice self-discipline in small ways, like sticking to a morning routine, following through on promises to yourself, or resisting distractions. It may not be glamorous, but self-discipline leads to real growth and helps you achieve things you didn't think possible. Learn the difference between urgent and important. Not everything that demands your attention is important. Sometimes, things that feel urgent aren't actually moving you closer to your goals. Take time to distinguish between urgent and important tasks. Focus on what will have a lasting impact, not just on what's calling for your attention right now. This shift in focus makes you more effective, less stressed, and better able to prioritize what truly matters. Express gratitude to those around you. Don't wait for a perfect moment to tell someone you appreciate them. Let people know how much they mean to you. A simple thank you or a heartfelt compliment can make someone's day and deepen your connection. Showing gratitude strengthens your relationships and reminds you of the good in your life. Make it a habit to express appreciation for those who positively impact your life. Say yes to opportunities that scare you. If an opportunity excites you but also scares you, it's usually worth pursuing. Fear often signals growth, and saying yes to these opportunities pushes you out of your comfort zone. Don't hold back because of self-doubt. Take a chance, say yes, and allow yourself to grow through the challenge. Most of the time, the things that scare us the most are the ones that lead to the most rewarding experiences. Learn to forgive, even without an apology. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. Sometimes, the people who hurt you will never apologize or even acknowledge their actions. Forgive anyway. Holding on to resentment only weighs you down. Forgiveness doesn't mean you condone their behavior, it means you're choosing to release the anger and hurt. It's about freeing yourself from the past and creating space for peace and happiness in the present. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is about being fully present, experiencing life as it happens without dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Practice mindfulness by taking moments to really see, hear, and feel what's around you. Whether it's enjoying a meal, listening to music, or having a conversation, mindfulness helps you savor life's moments and reduces stress. Start small, and over time, mindfulness will become a natural part of your routine. Define your own success. Success isn't a one-size-fits-all concept. Define what success means for you personally, don't adopt someone else's idea of it. For some, success might mean financial stability, for others, it's about freedom, creativity, or making a difference. Decide what truly matters to you and let that be your guide. When you define success on your terms, you're more likely to feel fulfilled and stay motivated. Avoid making assumptions. Assumptions create misunderstandings and can harm relationships. Avoid jumping to conclusions about people's intentions, actions, or thoughts. Instead, communicate openly, ask questions, and listen. Assuming the worst can lead to unnecessary conflict. Keep an open mind and give others the benefit of the doubt. Clear communication is far better than silent assumptions. Take responsibility for your happiness. Happiness isn't something others can give you. It's something you create for yourself. Stop expecting others to make you happy and take responsibility for finding joy in your own life. This doesn't mean you won't appreciate love, friendship, or companionship, but it means you recognize that true happiness comes from within. When you own your happiness, you feel more empowered and resilient. Learn to adapt to new situations. Life is full of changes, and the ability to adapt is crucial. The faster you can adjust to new situations, the easier it is to thrive. Whether it's a change in your career, a move, or a shift in personal circumstances, staying adaptable helps you handle challenges with ease. Flexibility is a strength, embrace it, and you'll be ready for whatever life throws your way. Treat yourself with kindness. We're often kinder to others than we are to ourselves. Treat yourself with the same compassion, understanding, and forgiveness that you'd give to a friend. When you're hard on yourself, you create unnecessary stress. Be gentle, especially during tough times, and remember that you're doing the best you can. Self-compassion goes a long way in building resilience and self-acceptance. Be intentional with your time. Time is precious, so use it wisely. Think about how you're spending your hours and if it aligns with what you value. Avoid filling your schedule with things that don't matter. Be intentional about how you allocate your time, focusing on activities that bring you joy, fulfillment, or growth. Life is short, and time is one of the few things you can't get back, so make it count. Find peace in the unfinished. Life will always have unfinished tasks, unanswered questions, and unresolved situations. Find peace in that. You don't have to have everything figured out or perfectly completed at all times. Sometimes, letting go of the need to wrap everything up allows you to focus better on what's important. Learning to be okay with incompleteness gives you a sense of calm and stops you from overthinking things you can't control. Don't let routine become a rut. Routine is great for productivity and consistency, but be mindful that it doesn't turn into a rut. Shake things up occasionally, try a new hobby, change your workout, take a different route to work. Keep a sense of novelty and spontaneity in your life. Sticking to the same old things can make life feel monotonous, but adding variety keeps your mind active, curious, and engaged. Give more than you take. Whether it's in relationships, work, or personal interactions, focus on giving more than you take. Offer your time, support, or just a listening ear. When you approach life with a mindset of contribution, you feel more fulfilled, and people appreciate your presence more. It's one of the most meaningful ways to build connections and bring joy into your life and the lives of others. Stay curious about the world. Curiosity keeps your mind young and your perspective fresh. Don't stop asking questions, exploring new ideas, or learning about different cultures and viewpoints. The world is full of wonders, and staying curious reminds you that there's always more to discover. This curiosity not only enriches your life, but also helps you grow in empathy and understanding. Challenge yourself, even when it's uncomfortable. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. Challenge yourself regularly, whether it's learning a new skill, taking on a project that scares you, or pushing your physical limits. Each challenge you face builds confidence and resilience. While it's tempting to stay comfortable, remember that true fulfillment comes from stretching yourself. Don't settle for what's easy, go after what's challenging and meaningful. Take time to reflect on your journey. Life moves fast, and it's easy to get lost in the hustle. Make time to reflect on where you've been, what you've learned, and how far you've come. Reflection gives you perspective and helps you appreciate your growth. It's a way of staying grounded and making sure you're on the path you truly want. Regularly checking in with yourself keeps you aligned with your values and goals. Learn to say, "I don't know." Admitting that you don't know something isn't a weakness, it's a strength. Being honest about what you don't know opens the door to learning and growth. Too often, people pretend to know everything out of pride, but this just limits opportunities to learn. Embrace the humility of not having all the answers. Say, "I don't know" when you need to, and take it as a chance to learn something new. Let go of past regrets. Regret is a heavy burden to carry. While it's natural to wish you'd done some things differently, don't let past mistakes define your present. Instead, view them as lessons that help shape who you are today. Forgive yourself, let go of regret, and focus on moving forward. The past can't be changed, but your future is always open to new possibilities. Free yourself from regret, and give yourself permission to start fresh. Be present in your interactions. When you're with someone, be fully present. Put away distractions, listen actively, and engage with them wholeheartedly. People can sense when you're truly there with them, and it strengthens your relationships. Being present shows respect and appreciation for the other person, and it helps you build deeper, more meaningful connections. Make your interactions count by giving people your full attention. Spend time with people who inspire you. Surround yourself with people who inspire you to be better. These are the people who motivate you, challenge you, and support your growth. Being around inspiring individuals pushes you to aim higher and keeps you focused on your goals. Seek out those who embody the values you admire and who encourage you to reach your potential. Positive influences make a world of difference in your journey. Respect other people's boundaries. Just as you set boundaries for yourself, respect the boundaries of others. People set boundaries to protect their own well-being, and honoring those boundaries shows respect and empathy. Don't take it personally if someone needs space or says no, it's not about you. Respecting boundaries strengthens relationships and creates an environment of trust and mutual respect. Embrace the unknown. The unknown is part of life, and it can be exciting if you approach it with the right mindset. Instead of fearing what you don't know, view it as an adventure. The future is full of possibilities, and embracing the unknown opens you up to new experiences and opportunities. Life's surprises often lead to the most rewarding moments. Approach the unknown with curiosity instead of fear, and let it add a little excitement to your journey. Celebrate other people's wins. Cheering on others' successes doesn't take away from your own achievements. In fact, it builds goodwill and strengthens relationships. When someone achieves something great, celebrate with them wholeheartedly. It feels good to lift others up, and it reminds you that there's enough success to go around. Supporting others is a sign of confidence and generosity, and it creates an atmosphere of positivity in your life. Keep a sense of wonder. As we get older, it's easy to become jaded and lose that childlike wonder. Don't let that happen. Keep a sense of wonder about life. Marvel at nature, get excited about new discoveries, and enjoy the little mysteries. Wonder keeps life magical, even when things get routine. Let yourself be amazed now and then. It keeps you open-hearted and reminds you of the beauty in the world. Accept that not everyone will understand you. There will always be people who don't understand you or your choices, and that's okay. You don't need everyone's approval or understanding to live a fulfilling life. Stay true to yourself and remember that you don't owe anyone an explanation. The people who truly care will accept you for who you are, and those who don't aren't worth worrying about. Trust yourself and move forward with confidence. Practice humility, even when you succeed. Humility keeps you grounded and respected, even in success. No matter how far you go or how much you achieve, stay humble. Recognize that there's always room to grow and learn. Humility helps you build genuine relationships and keeps your ego in check. It's a reminder that everyone, no matter how successful, is still learning and evolving. Look after your mental health as much as your physical health. Mental health is just as important as physical health, and it deserves equal attention. Take time to manage stress, talk to someone if you're struggling, and make mental wellness a priority. Ignoring mental health can lead to burnout and health issues down the line. Prioritize things that make you feel balanced and centered. A healthy mind leads to a healthier life. Give yourself permission to dream big. Don't limit yourself with small dreams. Give yourself permission to imagine a life that excites and challenges you. Dreaming big doesn't mean you're ungrateful for what you have. It means you're open to growth and possibilities. Let your dreams be ambitious and take steps toward them, no matter how small. Big dreams give life direction, purpose, and excitement. Nurture your sense of curiosity. Curiosity keeps you learning and growing. Don't lose the sense of wonder you had as a child. Stay curious about the world, about other people, and about yourself. Ask questions, seek out new information, and keep expanding your mind. A curious mind is always evolving, and it helps you see the world in fresh, exciting ways. Keep learning how to adapt. Adaptability is one of the most valuable skills you can have. Life will throw unexpected changes your way, and being able to adjust quickly will make all the difference. Don't resist change, embrace it and find ways to adapt. When you're adaptable, you're more resilient, open-minded, and better equipped to handle whatever comes next. Adaptability turns challenges into opportunities. Invest in your personal growth. Personal growth isn't just a one-time thing, it's a lifelong journey. Invest time and effort into improving yourself, whether that's through reading, learning new skills, or working on your mindset. Growth keeps life interesting and helps you reach your potential. Don't be afraid to spend time, money, or energy on things that make you a better person. You're worth the investment, and the returns are life-changing. Let go of the need to impress others. The need to impress others can be exhausting and unfulfilling. Trying to keep up appearances or prove your worth to others drains your energy and diverts you from what truly matters. Focus on living a life that makes you happy rather than one that looks impressive to others. When you let go of this need, you'll feel more freedom to be yourself, make choices aligned with your values, and find inner peace. Prioritize consistent effort over occasional bursts. Success doesn't come from sporadic bursts of effort, it comes from steady, consistent action. It's easy to start strong, but maintaining that momentum requires discipline. Whether it's fitness, work, or personal goals, put in regular effort, even on days when you don't feel like it. Small, consistent actions build up over time and lead to lasting results. The journey might be slow, but consistency wins in the end. Be mindful of how you spend your free time. Free time is precious, so be mindful of how you spend it. Instead of defaulting to mindless scrolling or binge watching, consider using your downtime to do things that recharge you, like reading, exercising, or working on a hobby. Spend your time in ways that leave you feeling energized and fulfilled rather than drained. How you spend your free time has a huge impact on your mental well-being. Focus on solutions, not problems. When you face challenges, it's easy to get bogged down in the problem itself. Shift your focus to finding solutions instead. Problem-focused thinking keeps you stuck, but solution-oriented thinking empowers you to take action. It doesn't mean ignoring difficulties, it means channeling your energy into what you can control. Looking for solutions brings clarity, optimism, and often a faster resolution to the issue at hand. Avoid comparing yourself to others. Comparison is the thief of joy. Everyone's journey is unique, and comparing your path to someone else's only leads to unnecessary stress and self-doubt. Focus on your own growth, goals, and progress. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small, and remind yourself that your journey is yours alone. Life isn't a competition, it's a personal journey of growth, learning, and fulfillment. Learn to take responsibility for your choices. Taking responsibility for your choices is empowering. It means recognizing that you have control over your actions, reactions, and decisions. Blaming others or circumstances might feel comforting temporarily, but it takes away your power. When you own your choices, you also own your ability to change and improve. Responsibility brings freedom. It reminds you that you are the author of your own story. Spend time with people who lift you up. The people you surround yourself with have a huge impact on your life. Spend time with those who genuinely care about you, who support your dreams, and who bring positivity into your life. Avoid toxic relationships that drain you or make you feel small. Positive people lift you up, inspire you, and encourage you to grow. Surround yourself with friends who make you feel valued, respected, and happy. Be open to unlearning. Sometimes, growth isn't just about learning new things, it's also about unlearning old beliefs that no longer serve you. Be willing to question outdated ideas, habits, or assumptions. Let go of things that hold you back, and replace them with healthier perspectives. Unlearning is a part of growth, and it allows you to evolve into a better version of yourself. Stay open to change, and don't be afraid to shift your mindset. Don't put off joy. Joy isn't something you should save for special occasions or future achievements. Make space for happiness in your life every day. Laugh, have fun, and do things that bring you joy, even if they seem small or silly. Life is too short to delay happiness. Finding moments of joy regularly keeps your spirit lifted and reminds you of the good things in life. Protect your energy. Your energy is precious, so don't waste it on things or people that drain you. Be mindful of where you invest your time and attention. If something or someone consistently leaves you feeling exhausted, consider setting boundaries or distancing yourself. Protecting your energy isn't selfish, it's necessary for maintaining a positive and productive life. When you prioritize your energy, you're better equipped to handle life's demands. Build a routine that works for you. Routines provide structure, but they should be tailored to suit you personally. Experiment to find a daily routine that makes you feel focused, productive, and happy. Whether it's a morning workout, journaling, or a nightly wind down, build habits that align with your lifestyle and goals. A good routine grounds you and keeps you steady, no matter what the day throws at you. Remember that you don't need to have all the answers. It's okay not to have everything figured out. Life is a journey of discovery, and part of the beauty is in learning along the way. Don't put pressure on yourself to know everything or have every detail planned out. Stay open to new possibilities and trust that the answers will come with time. Sometimes, letting go of the need for certainty opens you up to experiences you'd never expect. Stay grateful, even during difficult times. Gratitude is easy when life is going well, but it's even more powerful during tough times. When things get hard, take a moment to focus on the good. It could be as simple as a supportive friend, a warm meal, or a moment of peace. Gratitude shifts your perspective and helps you find strength during challenging moments. Practicing gratitude, even in difficulty, keeps your spirit resilient. Be kind to strangers. Kindness goes a long way, and sometimes a small gesture can make a big difference in someone's day. Smile, offer help, or simply listen. You never know what others are going through, and your kindness could be a much-needed lift. Acts of kindness connect us and remind us of our shared humanity. Be the reason someone believes in the goodness of people. Learn to let go of outcomes. It's natural to want things to go a certain way, but sometimes holding too tightly to an outcome creates stress. Letting go of attachment to specific results allows you to focus on the process instead. Do your best and let things unfold. When you let go of outcomes, you free yourself from unnecessary worry and open up to different, and sometimes better, possibilities. Take care of your physical and mental health equally. Physical and mental health are closely connected, and both deserve your attention. Make sure you're taking care of your body with movement and good nutrition, but don't neglect your mental well-being. Practice self-care, manage stress, and seek help when you need it. A balanced approach to health keeps you strong, focused, and resilient in all areas of life. Live with intention. Intentional living means making choices that align with your values and goals. It's about being mindful of how you spend your time, energy, and resources. When you live intentionally, you create a life that reflects what truly matters to you. Set your intentions and let them guide your actions. Intentional living brings clarity, purpose, and fulfillment. Trust yourself more. You know yourself better than anyone else does. Trust your instincts and don't second-guess yourself. While it's natural to seek advice, remember that you're the only one who truly understands your goals, dreams, and values. Trusting yourself builds confidence, resilience, and self-respect. The more you listen to your own voice, the stronger and clearer it will become. Avoid gossip and negative talk. Gossip and negativity are tempting, but they bring nothing good into your life. Speaking negatively about others only creates a negative atmosphere and harms your relationships. When you avoid gossip, you bring more positivity and trustworthiness into your interactions. Aim to uplift, support, and respect others, even when they're not around. What you put out into the world often finds its way back to you. Make time for your passions. Passions are what make life exciting and fulfilling. Whether it's painting, writing, cooking, or playing an instrument, make time for activities that light you up. These aren't just hobbies, they're a source of joy and a reminder of what makes you unique. Your passions are worth prioritizing, even if they don't make money or seem practical. Doing what you love brings you energy and adds depth to your life. Learn to be an observer. Instead of reacting to everything immediately, try observing. When emotions are high, pause and take a step back. Being an observer gives you perspective and helps you respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. This doesn't mean suppressing your feelings, it means taking a moment to understand them. The more you practice observing, the less likely you are to be controlled by fleeting emotions. Celebrate your progress. Often, we focus so much on our long-term goals that we forget to acknowledge the small steps we've taken. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small it seems. Each step forward is a win, and recognizing these moments keeps you motivated. Reflecting on how far you've come gives you the momentum to keep going, even when the journey feels slow. Success is built one step at a time. Accept compliments graciously. If someone pays you a compliment, accept it with gratitude. Too often, we deflect compliments out of modesty or insecurity, but doing so diminishes the other person's kindness. Say thank you and allow yourself to feel good about the acknowledgement. Accepting compliments graciously builds self-confidence and shows appreciation for the other person's gesture. Practice financial discipline. Financial freedom doesn't come from making a lot of money, it comes from managing it well. Develop habits that encourage saving, investing, and living within your means. Practice financial discipline and avoid impulsive purchases that you'll later regret. Money isn't everything, but having control over your finances gives you freedom, reduces stress, and allows you to pursue your goals with confidence. Use rejection as fuel. Rejection is hard, but it's also a powerful motivator. Instead of letting rejection bring you down, use it as fuel to improve and keep going. Many successful people faced numerous rejections before achieving their goals. Remember that rejection doesn't define your worth or potential. It's just a stepping stone on the journey. Learn from it, grow, and keep pushing forward. Don't let pride get in the way of progress. Pride can be a great motivator, but it can also hold you back. Don't let pride stop you from asking for help, admitting mistakes, or trying new things. Progress requires humility and a willingness to learn. The sooner you let go of the need to always be right or appear strong, the faster you'll grow. Pride is temporary, but the rewards of growth last a lifetime. Focus on what you can give, not just what you can get. A fulfilling life isn't about accumulating as much as possible, it's about what you can contribute to others. Focus on how you can add value, help others, and make a positive impact. When you give freely, whether it's your time, energy, or resources, life often returns that generosity in unexpected ways. Giving brings meaning and purpose to your life and reminds you of the interconnectedness of all people. Know when to move on. Sometimes, it's better to walk away than to keep pushing in a situation that no longer serves you. Whether it's a job, a relationship, or a goal that no longer aligns with your values, know when it's time to let go. Moving on doesn't mean giving up, it means choosing what's best for you in the long run. Trust yourself to know when it's time for a change, and don't be afraid to move forward. Be kind to yourself during hard times. Life has its ups and downs, and hard times are inevitable. During these moments, be gentle with yourself. Don't expect perfection, and don't be your own worst critic. Tough times require patience, self-compassion, and resilience. Remember that it's okay to struggle, and that you're stronger than you think. Be your own source of support and encouragement, especially when things get rough. Learn the art of listening. Listening is one of the most valuable skills you can develop. When you listen actively, you show respect, build trust, and learn more about the people around you. Good listeners are rare and deeply appreciated. Practice listening without interrupting, judging, or planning your response. Listening is an act of kindness, and it strengthens every relationship you have. Believe in the power of consistency. Big goals require small, consistent actions. It's easy to get excited at the beginning of a journey, but true success comes from showing up day after day, even when the excitement fades. Consistency is powerful, it's what turns dreams into reality. Keep going, even when progress seems slow, and trust that each small effort brings you closer to your goal. Don't wait for motivation to start. Motivation is fleeting, and if you wait for it to start something, you might be waiting forever. Action often creates motivation, not the other way around. Start small, and you'll find that momentum builds over time. By taking the first step, you're setting things in motion. Discipline, not motivation, is what will carry you through when things get tough. Enjoy the journey, not just the destination. While it's great to have goals, don't get so focused on the destination that you forget to enjoy the journey. Life is a series of moments, and each one has its own value. Embrace the present, appreciate the process, and find joy in the steps along the way. When you enjoy the journey, reaching your destination becomes that much sweeter. Avoid procrastination. Procrastination can seem harmless, but it often leads to stress and regret. The things you put off pile up, making them harder to tackle. Break tasks into smaller steps, and start working on them bit by bit. Taking action, even small steps, helps you build momentum and reduces the mental burden. Don't let procrastination steal your time or add unnecessary stress to your life. Appreciate the people who show up for you. There will be people in your life who consistently show up for you, even during difficult times. Don't take these people for granted. Show appreciation, let them know how much they mean to you, and be there for them in return. True friends and supportive family are rare and invaluable. Cherish those who make an effort to be there, and make sure they know how much you value them. Nurture your creativity. Creativity isn't just for artists, it's a valuable skill in all areas of life. It allows you to solve problems, think outside the box, and see the world in new ways. Make time to nurture your creative side, whether it's through art, writing, cooking, or any other form of expression. Creativity brings joy, reduces stress, and adds depth to your life. If you're enjoying these insights, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay updated, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know which piece of advice resonates most with you. We appreciate your support. Continuing with more advice I'd give to my younger self, Here are reminders and insights for living a life that's balanced, fulfilling, and true to who you are. Keep your promises to yourself. We often make promises to others, but don't forget about the ones you make to yourself. If you say you're going to do something, whether it's a goal, a habit, or a boundary, honor it. Keeping promises to yourself builds self-trust and self-respect. When you follow through, you reinforce your confidence in your own word. Treat your commitments to yourself with the same importance you give commitments to others. Understand that not everything is about you. Sometimes, we take things personally when they really have nothing to do with us. People's moods, actions, or reactions are often a reflection of their own experiences, not a judgment of us. Don't let someone else's behavior make you doubt your worth. Learning not to take everything personally frees you from unnecessary stress. Remind yourself that you're not the center of everyone else's story, and that's okay. Take breaks when you need them. Rest is a vital part of progress. Pushing yourself nonstop leads to burnout, not success. Take breaks when you need them, whether it's a few minutes during a busy day or a weekend to recharge. Breaks aren't a waste of time, they're an investment in your energy and productivity. When you allow yourself to rest, you come back refreshed and ready to tackle challenges with a clear mind. Be intentional about what you consume. Your mind is shaped by what you consume. This doesn't just mean food, it includes the information, media, and conversations you engage in. Choose books, shows, and discussions that add value to your life. If something consistently leaves you feeling drained or negative, consider cutting it out. Be mindful of what you feed your mind, as it directly affects your outlook and mental health. Focus on small wins. Big goals can feel overwhelming, so break them down and focus on small wins. Celebrate each step you complete, no matter how small it seems. Small wins build momentum and keep you motivated, especially when the big picture feels far away. Every little bit counts, and acknowledging your progress keeps you focused and optimistic. Don't depend on external validation. It's nice to receive compliments and recognition, but don't let your self-worth depend on it. Validation from others is fleeting, and if you rely on it, you'll always be seeking approval. Cultivate a sense of inner validation, knowing that you're enough regardless of outside opinions. The more you value yourself, the less you need validation from others to feel complete. Learn to enjoy your own company. Spending time alone can be deeply rewarding. When you enjoy your own company, you don't feel the need to constantly fill your life with people or distractions. Use alone time to reflect, recharge, and explore interests that matter to you. Being comfortable alone builds self-confidence and independence. It reminds you that you're capable of creating your own happiness, regardless of who's around. Practice empathy, even in difficult situations. Empathy is a powerful tool for building connections and understanding. It's easy to be empathetic when things are going well, but try practicing empathy even when you disagree with someone. This doesn't mean you have to accept poor treatment or sacrifice your own needs. Rather, it means acknowledging others' perspectives without judgment. Empathy softens conflicts, strengthens relationships, and builds mutual respect. Invest time in building skills. Skills are an investment that pays off for a lifetime. Whether it's a career-related skill, a creative pursuit, or a practical skill like cooking, put in the time to get better. Building skills adds value to your life, opens doors, and boosts confidence. Don't be afraid to be a beginner, everyone starts somewhere. Commit to practicing and improving, and over time, you'll be amazed at how much you can accomplish. Don't let fear of judgment stop you. Fear of judgment can hold you back from living fully. Worrying about what others think is natural, but don't let it dictate your choices. Pursue what matters to you, even if it's unconventional. People will always have opinions, but that's not a reason to shrink yourself. When you let go of the fear of judgment, you open yourself up to authentic, fulfilling experiences. Develop a morning routine that grounds you. A good morning routine sets the tone for your day. Find a routine that centers you, whether it's meditation, exercise, reading, or just a quiet cup of coffee. Starting the day intentionally helps you feel more in control and prepared for whatever comes. A morning routine doesn't have to be complicated, it just needs to give you a sense of calm and focus. Take care of your future self. Think of your future self as someone you care deeply about. Make decisions today that will benefit you in the long run, whether that's saving money, taking care of your health, or building good habits. Your future self is counting on you to make choices that will lead to a better life. Each decision you make with your future in mind is a form of self-love and responsibility. Accept that you're a work in progress. Perfection is a myth. Embrace the fact that you're constantly growing, learning, and evolving. Accepting yourself as a work in progress takes the pressure off and allows you to enjoy the journey. Growth is a lifelong process, and there's always room to improve. Celebrate your progress, be patient with yourself, and remember that you're moving forward, even if it's one small step at a time. Don't let past mistakes define you. Everyone has regrets and mistakes, but they don't define your worth. Learn from them, but don't dwell on them. Your past doesn't dictate your future unless you allow it to. Use your mistakes as stepping stones toward a better version of yourself. Forgive yourself, let go of the past, and focus on the person you're becoming. Learn to adapt your plans. Life rarely goes exactly as planned, and flexibility is key to handling change. Learn to adapt your goals and expectations when things don't go as expected. Being adaptable doesn't mean giving up, it means finding new ways to move forward. The ability to pivot gracefully makes you resilient and opens you to new opportunities that you might not have considered. Surround yourself with positivity. Seek out people, environments, and activities that make you feel positive and inspired. Positive energy is contagious, and being around it makes you feel uplifted and motivated. Avoid situations that bring you down or drain your energy. Surrounding yourself with positivity isn't about avoiding problems, it's about choosing to focus on the good and finding strength in supportive surroundings. Celebrate others' successes as your own. Life isn't a competition. When others succeed, celebrate with them as if it were your own success. Supporting others creates a network of positive energy and strengthens your relationships. When you celebrate others, you cultivate an abundance mindset, one that believes there's plenty of success to go around. It makes you happier and more fulfilled, knowing that others' achievements are just as valuable as your own. Be comfortable with saying no. Saying no is a powerful way to protect your time and energy. You don't have to say yes to everything that comes your way. It's okay to set boundaries and prioritize what truly matters. Saying no doesn't make you rude or selfish, it makes you intentional. Learning to say no allows you to focus on the things that bring value to your life without spreading yourself too thin. Remind yourself of your strengths. It's easy to focus on weaknesses, but don't forget to remind yourself of your strengths. You have talents, skills, and qualities that make you unique and capable. Recognizing your strengths boosts confidence and motivates you to keep going, even on tough days. Focus on what you do well, and let that guide you toward goals that align with your natural talents. Remember that confidence is built through action. Confidence doesn't come from waiting until you feel ready. It's built through action. Every time you take a step towards something that scares you, your confidence grows. Start small and build up. Each step forward, no matter how uncertain, makes the next one easier. The more you act, the more confident you become. Don't wait for confidence to show up, go after it by taking action. Avoid overcommitting. It's tempting to say yes to everything, but overcommitting leads to burnout. Know your limits and respect them. Prioritize commitments that align with your values and goals, and be honest when you don't have the time or energy. It's better to do a few things well than to do many things poorly. By setting boundaries, you're not only respecting yourself, but also showing others the value of your time. Let go of the need to be right. The need to always be right can damage relationships and add unnecessary stress. Let go of this need, especially in disagreements with people you care about. Winning an argument isn't as important as maintaining respect and understanding. Listen, be open to other perspectives, and remember that being kind is often more valuable than being right. Prioritize connection over ego. Understand that happiness is not a constant. Happiness isn't a permanent state, it comes and goes, like waves. There will be days of joy and days of struggle. Understand that happiness is made up of moments rather than one continuous feeling. Embrace those happy moments, and let them carry you through the tougher times. Don't chase happiness as if it's a destination, enjoy it as it comes, knowing that ups and downs are natural parts of life. Be intentional with your words. Words are powerful, so use them wisely. What you say can impact others deeply, sometimes in ways you don't even realize. Choose your words with kindness, especially in difficult conversations. Being intentional with your words strengthens your relationships, builds trust, and shows respect. Remember, once words are spoken, they can't be taken back. Speak with care and purpose. Don't rush through life's phases. Each phase of life has its own lessons, joys, and challenges. Don't be in a hurry to move on to the next thing. Whether it's your career, relationships, or personal growth, take time to fully experience each phase. Embrace where you are now, and trust that you're moving at the pace that's right for you. Rushing through life only makes you miss out on important moments and lessons. Prioritize quality over quantity in friendships. It's better to have a few close, meaningful friendships than a large group of acquaintances. Focus on building deep, genuine connections with people who truly support and understand you. Quality friendships are based on trust, respect, and mutual care. These relationships add real value to your life and are far more fulfilling than surface-level connections. Cherish the people who stand by you through thick and thin. Make health a lifestyle, not a project. Health isn't just a short-term goal, it's a lifestyle. Instead of going on extreme diets or intense exercise plans, build habits that you can maintain long-term. Make healthy eating, movement, and self-care part of your daily routine. Health isn't something you achieve and then forget about, it's a continuous process that enhances every aspect of your life. When you make health a lifestyle, it becomes part of who you are. Practice patience with yourself. Growth and improvement take time. Be patient with yourself, especially when you're learning something new or working toward a big goal. Don't expect overnight results. Progress isn't always visible immediately, but that doesn't mean it's not happening. Give yourself grace and trust that you're moving forward, even if it feels slow. Patience with yourself leads to lasting, meaningful growth. Embrace vulnerability. Being vulnerable can feel scary, but it's essential for authentic connections. Allow yourself to be open with the people you trust. Vulnerability builds intimacy, trust, and understanding. It's a sign of strength, not weakness, to show your true self. Embracing vulnerability allows you to experience deeper relationships and helps others feel safe to be vulnerable with you too. Treat every day as a fresh start. Each day is an opportunity to begin anew. If yesterday didn't go as planned, let it go and start fresh today. Carrying regrets or mistakes from one day to the next only holds you back. Wake up each morning with a clean slate, ready to make the most of the present. Treat each day as a new chance to make better choices, move closer to your goals, and enjoy life. Keep humor in your life. Life has its challenges, but don't forget to laugh. Humor helps you handle stress, makes difficult moments easier, and connects you with others. Find joy in little things, laugh at yourself, and don't take everything so seriously. A good sense of humor keeps you lighthearted and reminds you that life doesn't always have to be so heavy. Laughter truly is one of the best medicines. Recognize that everyone has their own battles. Every person you meet is dealing with something you may not know about. Be kind, understanding, and patient with others, especially when they're struggling. Recognizing that everyone has their own battles helps you approach people with empathy. It also reminds you that no one is perfect, and we all need support. Practicing compassion goes a long way in building a world that's a little gentler. Ask for feedback and embrace it. Feedback is one of the most valuable tools for personal growth. Don't be afraid to ask for it, and when you receive it, embrace it with an open mind. Constructive feedback helps you see your blind spots and areas for improvement. Instead of feeling defensive, view feedback as a chance to grow. It's not about being perfect, it's about becoming better than you were yesterday. Don't let setbacks define you. Setbacks are a natural part of life, but they don't define you. When you face obstacles, remember that they're just temporary. Use setbacks as learning opportunities, and don't let them make you question your worth or potential. Your response to setbacks says more about you than the setbacks themselves. Bounce back stronger, and know that every setback brings you one step closer to resilience. Be honest with yourself about what you want. It's easy to get caught up in others' expectations, but be honest with yourself about what truly makes you happy. Take time to reflect on your goals, values, and desires. Living a life true to yourself requires self-awareness and courage. Don't pursue something just because it's expected of you. Chase after what genuinely excites you. Honesty with yourself is the first step toward a fulfilling life. Remember that success looks different for everyone. Success is a personal concept, and it doesn't have to look the same for everyone. For some, success might be financial, while for others, it's about family, creativity, or adventure. Define success on your own terms, and don't compare it to others. What matters is that your version of success aligns with your values and brings you joy. There's no one right way to live a successful life. Give yourself credit for the little things. We're quick to criticize ourselves when we fall short, but rarely do we acknowledge the small wins. Give yourself credit for the little things you accomplish each day, like finishing a task, making a healthy choice, or showing kindness. Recognizing these small victories builds self-esteem and reminds you of the progress you're making, even when it feels invisible. Be grateful for your journey. Your journey, with all its twists and turns, has made you who you are. Embrace it, even the tough parts. Gratitude for your journey helps you find meaning in each experience. Recognize that every high and low has shaped your character and contributed to your growth. Your journey is unique, and each step has brought you closer to the person you're becoming. Don't let fear keep you in your comfort zone. The comfort zone feels safe, but it's often where dreams go to die. Don't let fear hold you back from taking risks or pursuing what you really want. Growth happens when you're willing to step outside of what's comfortable and familiar. Even if it feels scary, remember that fear is often a sign that you're on the right track. The life you're longing for is usually on the other side of that comfort zone. Practice gratitude daily. Gratitude isn't just for Thanksgiving, it's something that can change your outlook every single day. Practice it consistently. Take a moment each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for, no matter how small. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what you already have. This simple habit can make you more resilient, positive, and satisfied with your life. Don't rely on motivation alone. Motivation is great, but it's also unreliable. You won't always feel motivated, and that's okay. Instead, rely on discipline and habits to get things done. Build routines that support your goals and make it easier to stay on track, even when motivation is low. The days when you push through without motivation are the ones that build true resilience and commitment. Understand that everyone's struggles are different. Just because someone seems to have it all together doesn't mean they don't have their own battles. People often struggle in ways that aren't visible. Be kind, be compassionate, and remember that appearances can be deceiving. Everyone you meet is going through something, even if you can't see it. Treat others gently, and approach each interaction with empathy. Set clear boundaries. Boundaries aren't about keeping people out, they're about protecting your peace and well-being. Set boundaries in your personal life, work, and relationships. Know your limits, and communicate them respectfully. Boundaries aren't selfish, they're necessary for a balanced life. They help you protect your energy and stay focused on what truly matters to you. Create a space that inspires you. Your environment has a huge impact on your mindset and productivity. Take the time to create a space that makes you feel inspired, relaxed, and happy. It doesn't have to be fancy, just clean, organized, and filled with things that bring you joy. Surrounding yourself with positivity and comfort in your physical space can elevate your mental state and make daily life more enjoyable. Stay curious about yourself. We're all constantly evolving, and staying curious about yourself can lead to growth and self-discovery. Regularly check in with yourself. What are your goals? What do you love? What have you outgrown? By staying curious and reflective, you become more self-aware and better equipped to make choices that align with who you are. Treat your relationship with yourself as a lifelong journey. Don't let technology consume you. Technology is a tool, but it's easy to let it take over your life. Be mindful of how much time you spend on screens and make space for real-life connections and activities. Put down your phone during meals, limit your screen time, and make it a habit to enjoy the world around you. Life is happening right in front of you, not just on a screen. Make sure you're fully living it. Practice letting go of control. Not everything in life can be controlled, and trying to micromanage everything only leads to stress. Practice letting go and trusting that things will work out as they're meant to. Sometimes, you have to allow life to unfold naturally. When you stop trying to control every outcome, you make space for new possibilities and unexpected opportunities. Surround yourself with people who bring out the best in you. The people in your life have a huge influence on you, so choose them wisely. Spend time with those who bring out your best qualities, who support your dreams, and who make you feel good about yourself. Avoid relationships that make you feel less than or drain your energy. True friends lift you up, and their presence should feel energizing, not exhausting. Seek joy, not perfection. Perfection is an illusion, but joy is real and attainable. Instead of striving to be perfect, focus on finding joy in the process. Allow yourself to make mistakes, learn, and grow without the pressure to be flawless. Joy comes from the journey, not just the destination. Embrace your imperfections, and let yourself find happiness in the moments in between. Learn to let go of resentment. Holding on to resentment only harms you. Forgiveness doesn't mean excusing someone's behavior, it means freeing yourself from the hold it has on you. Letting go of resentment allows you to move forward with a lighter heart. You deserve peace, and holding on to past grievances only keeps you stuck. Practice forgiveness, even if it's difficult, and watch how it transforms your life. Nourish your body with real food. Good health starts with what you put into your body. Nourish yourself with whole, real foods that give you energy, strength, and clarity. Eating well isn't just about physical health, it affects your mood, focus, and overall well-being. Make food choices that respect your body and fuel you for a vibrant life. Treat your body as the valuable asset it is. Don't be afraid to be different. Standing out can feel uncomfortable, but don't be afraid to be different. Embrace what makes you unique, even if it sets you apart. The world needs diversity of thought, creativity, and perspective. When you're true to yourself, you attract the right people and opportunities into your life. Don't water down who you are to fit in. Be proud of your individuality. Spend time in nature. Nature has a way of grounding you and putting things in perspective. Spend time outside whenever you can, take a walk, hike, or just sit and enjoy the fresh air. Nature reminds you of the beauty and simplicity and can be incredibly calming. It's a space to disconnect from daily stress and reconnect with yourself. Make it a habit to enjoy the natural world around you. Embrace change as a part of life. Change is inevitable, and resisting it only leads to frustration. Instead of fearing change, embrace it as a natural part of growth. Life will constantly evolve, and each change brings new opportunities and lessons. Trust that even unexpected changes are part of your journey. The more you adapt to change, the more resilient and flexible you become. Speak kindly about yourself. The way you talk about yourself matters. Avoid self-deprecating language or negative self-talk. Speak to yourself with the same kindness you'd show a friend. What you say about yourself shapes how you feel and think about who you are. Replace criticism with encouragement and practice self-compassion. A kind inner voice boosts your confidence and keeps you grounded. Celebrate your strengths. We spend so much time focusing on what we lack that we often forget to appreciate our strengths. Take time to recognize what you're good at and what makes you unique. Celebrate your talents, qualities, and accomplishments, no matter how small. When you acknowledge your strengths, you build confidence and reinforce a positive self-image. Live a life true to your values. Your values are your guide in life. They help you make decisions, set boundaries, and pursue goals that truly matter to you. Reflect on what you stand for and make choices that align with your values. Living in alignment with your values brings peace and clarity. It's a way of honoring who you are and what you believe in, even when it's difficult. Recognize that challenges are opportunities for growth. Life is full of challenges, but each one presents an opportunity for growth. Instead of seeing obstacles as setbacks, view them as chances to learn something new, to strengthen your character, and to build resilience. Challenges push you beyond your comfort zone, helping you develop qualities like patience, grit, and adaptability. Embrace challenges and remind yourself that they're shaping you into a stronger, wiser person. Be open to reevaluating your goals. As you grow and evolve, so should your goals. Don't feel obligated to stick with goals that no longer align with your values or dreams. Reevaluating your goals isn't giving up, it's adjusting to reflect who you've become. Set aside time regularly to reflect on what you're working toward and whether it still resonates with you. Life changes, and it's okay for your goals to change with it. Find comfort in stillness. In our busy world, stillness can feel uncomfortable, but it's essential for mental clarity and inner peace. Make time to sit in silence, without distractions. Stillness allows you to listen to your inner voice, to reflect, and to recharge. It's in moments of quiet that you often find the answers you're searching for. Embrace stillness as a tool for grounding yourself in a fast-paced world. Learn to say no without feeling guilty. Saying no is an important skill that allows you to protect your time and energy. You don't owe anyone an explanation for prioritizing your well-being. Learning to say no without feeling guilty is empowering. It allows you to focus on what truly matters to you. Remember, you're not being rude, you're setting boundaries that make your life more manageable and balanced. Celebrate progress, not perfection. Perfectionism is exhausting and often unattainable. Instead of aiming for perfection, focus on progress. Celebrate each step forward, each lesson learned, and each small victory. Progress, not perfection, is what leads to real growth. By embracing progress, you'll feel more motivated and fulfilled, even if things aren't perfect. Allow yourself to appreciate how far you've come. Seek wisdom from different perspectives. Everyone you meet has a story, a perspective, or an experience that can teach you something. Stay open to learning from others, even those whose views differ from yours. Wisdom often comes from unexpected places, and seeing life from different angles broadens your understanding. By embracing different perspectives, you build empathy, compassion, and a well-rounded worldview. Take responsibility for your reactions. You can't control everything that happens to you, but you can control how you react. Taking responsibility for your reactions is empowering. It allows you to choose calm over chaos, understanding over frustration, and positivity over negativity. When you take ownership of your reactions, you are no longer at the mercy of external circumstances. You become the one in control of your peace. Keep your life simple. Complexity often leads to stress. Simplify your life by letting go of things, commitments, and habits that don't serve you. Focus on what brings you joy, fulfillment, and purpose. A simpler life frees you from unnecessary distractions, allowing you to fully enjoy what truly matters. Don't clutter your life with excess. Simplicity often brings clarity and contentment. Practice self-acceptance. Accepting yourself as you are, with all your strengths and flaws, is one of the most freeing things you can do. Self-acceptance doesn't mean giving up on improvement. It means recognizing your inherent worth, regardless of imperfections. Be gentle with yourself, and remember that you're a work in progress. Self-acceptance allows you to grow from a place of love rather than criticism. Be mindful of your energy levels. Energy isn't limitless, so pay attention to what drains or replenishes it. Notice the people, activities, and environments that affect your energy and make adjustments as needed. When you manage your energy, you're better equipped to handle life's demands. Protect your energy by saying no to things that leave you feeling depleted and prioritizing what uplifts you. Learn from your failures. Failure is a natural part of life, and it often teaches you more than success does. Don't fear failure or try to avoid it at all costs. When things don't go as planned, reflect on what you can learn and how you can improve. Failure isn't a reflection of your worth, it's a stepping stone on the path to growth. Each failure brings you closer to success if you're willing to learn from it. Cultivate inner peace. Inner peace doesn't come from external things, it comes from within. Cultivate it by letting go of resentment, forgiving yourself and others, and practicing mindfulness. Inner peace allows you to remain calm and centered, even when life is chaotic. It's a state of acceptance and contentment that brings clarity and resilience. Seek inner peace by focusing on what you can control and releasing what you cannot. Prioritize time over money. Money is important, but time is priceless. Once time is gone, you can't get it back. Don't trade all your time for money, and remember to invest time in the things that matter, like family, friends, and personal growth. Financial stability is essential, but so is making time for experiences, relationships, and rest. Choose to prioritize time for what makes life meaningful. Respect the journey of others. Everyone is on their own path, with unique struggles, dreams, and experiences. Respect that each person's journey is different, and avoid judging or comparing. Give people the space to grow and learn at their own pace. Respecting others' journeys creates a more compassionate world, where people feel supported rather than judged. Celebrate their wins and be there for their lows. Focus on being present, not perfect. Life isn't about perfection, it's about presence. Be present in your interactions, your experiences, and your everyday moments. When you're fully engaged in the present, you experience life more deeply and build stronger connections with those around you. Don't worry about getting everything perfect, focus on showing up with a full heart and an open mind. Understand that setbacks are temporary. Setbacks are a natural part of any journey, but they're temporary. Don't let a setback make you lose sight of your progress. When things don't go as planned, remind yourself that it's just a bump in the road, not the end of the road. Setbacks are moments for reassessment, learning, and adjustment. Trust that you'll find your way forward, even when the path is unclear. Learn to appreciate the journey as much as the destination. The journey is just as important as the destination, if not more so. Don't be so focused on the end goal that you miss the beauty of the process. Each step you take, every challenge you face, and each lesson you learn is part of what makes the destination meaningful. Appreciate the journey, and allow yourself to enjoy the small moments along the way. Show gratitude for your health. Good health is one of life's greatest blessings, yet it's often taken for granted. Show gratitude for your health by taking care of your body, staying active, and eating well. Health is the foundation that allows you to pursue your dreams, connect with others, and enjoy life fully. Don't wait until something goes wrong to appreciate it. Prioritize and protect your health as one of your most valuable assets. Allow yourself to dream big. Dreaming big isn't about being unrealistic, it's about believing that there's more out there for you. Don't limit yourself with small dreams. Allow yourself to imagine the possibilities, to set ambitious goals, and to believe that you can achieve them. Even if you don't reach every big dream, the journey itself will bring growth and fulfillment. Let your dreams inspire you to keep pushing forward. Be kind, even when it's hard. Kindness is easy when life is going smoothly, but it's most valuable when things get tough. Choose to be kind, even in difficult situations. Showing compassion, patience, and understanding not only uplifts others, but also makes you stronger. Kindness is a reflection of your character, not a reaction to others' behavior. When you choose kindness, you create a ripple effect that can touch countless lives. Make self-care a priority, not an option. Self-care isn't a luxury, it's essential. It's easy to get caught up in taking care of others or staying busy, but remember to make time for yourself. Self-care recharges you, making you more effective in all areas of your life. Whether it's through exercise, rest, hobbies, or solitude, prioritize what makes you feel nourished and balanced. Self-care isn't selfish, it's the foundation for a fulfilling life. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Curiosity is a pathway to growth. Don't hesitate to ask questions, even if you think they're obvious. Asking questions shows a willingness to learn and understand. The smartest people aren't those who know everything, but those who know how to ask questions. Stay curious, seek knowledge, and remember that asking questions opens doors to new ideas, insights, and connections. Develop resilience by embracing setbacks. Life will have its fair share of setbacks, but resilience is built by facing them head-on. Each setback is a lesson, a chance to get stronger. Embrace the challenges you face instead of avoiding them. Resilience isn't about never falling, it's about getting back up every time you do. Each setback you overcome prepares you for whatever comes next, and it reminds you of your inner strength. Limit negative self-talk. The way you speak to yourself matters. Negative self-talk only undermines your confidence and makes challenges feel larger than they are. Practice speaking to yourself with kindness and encouragement, especially during tough times. Replace harsh criticism with constructive thoughts. Treat yourself with the same compassion you'd offer a friend. A positive inner voice empowers you to face life's challenges with strength and grace. Take time to appreciate the little things. Big achievements are great, but don't overlook the beauty in small, everyday moments. A warm cup of coffee, a beautiful sunset, a laugh with a friend, these are the things that make life rich. Take a moment each day to appreciate the little things that bring you joy. Gratitude for the simple pleasures keeps you grounded, optimistic, and mindful of all the good around you. Understand the difference between self-worth and success. Your worth isn't tied to your accomplishments. While success can be rewarding, it doesn't define who you are. Your self-worth comes from within. It's the value you see in yourself, independent of external achievements. Focus on building self-worth that's rooted in self-respect, kindness, and authenticity. When you separate your worth from your success, you find peace and confidence in simply being who you are. Take full responsibility for your life. Owning your choices and actions is empowering. Don't wait for others to make things happen for you. Take responsibility for creating the life you want. This doesn't mean you control everything, but it means you control how you respond, grow, and move forward. Taking responsibility shifts you from a passive observer to an active creator of your life. It's a mindset that leads to greater fulfillment and purpose. Value experiences over material possessions. Material things bring temporary satisfaction, but experiences create lasting memories and growth. Invest in experiences that broaden your perspective, deepen your connections, and make you feel alive. Travel, learn, try new things, and create memories with loved ones. When you prioritize experiences over possessions, you gain a wealth of joy, knowledge, and connection that no physical item can replace. Be patient with your progress. Growth takes time, and rushing the process only leads to frustration. Be patient with yourself as you work toward your goals. Progress isn't always visible, but every small step counts. Trust that your efforts are building toward something meaningful, even if it's not obvious right now. Patience with yourself builds resilience and allows you to enjoy the journey instead of constantly chasing the end result. Embrace solitude as a space for reflection. Solitude isn't loneliness, it's an opportunity for introspection and growth. Spend time alone to get to know yourself, reflect on your goals, and recharge. Solitude helps you reconnect with who you are without external influences. It's a space to listen to your thoughts, explore your dreams, and find clarity. Embrace solitude as a valuable part of your journey to self-discovery. Celebrate your uniqueness. You have unique qualities, experiences, and perspectives that no one else does. Celebrate what makes you different instead of trying to fit into a mold. Embrace your quirks, your strengths, and even your flaws. The world needs your individuality. When you fully accept who you are, you inspire others to do the same, creating a world that values diversity and authenticity. Be intentional with your time. Time is a limited resource, so be mindful of how you spend it. Focus on activities, people, and goals that truly matter to you. Avoid getting caught up in things that don't align with your values or bring you joy. Being intentional with your time leads to a more fulfilling life and helps you stay aligned with your priorities. Choose to spend your time in ways that enrich your life. Learn to adapt your plans. Life doesn't always go according to plan, and that's okay. Learn to adapt when things don't turn out as expected. Flexibility allows you to make the best of any situation and to find new paths when the original plan changes. Adaptability isn't about abandoning your goals, it's about finding new ways to reach them. Embrace change as an opportunity rather than a setback. Practice humility. Humility is recognizing that there's always room to learn and grow. Stay open to new ideas, acknowledge your mistakes, and be willing to learn from others. Humility keeps you grounded and makes you approachable. It reminds you that everyone has something valuable to teach. Embrace humility as a strength, not a weakness, and let it guide you in becoming a lifelong learner. Respect your body's need for rest. Rest is essential for health and productivity. Listen to your body, and don't feel guilty for taking breaks. Rest allows you to recharge, recover, and come back stronger. Pushing yourself too hard without rest only leads to burnout. Respect your body's signals, and give yourself permission to rest when needed. A well-rested mind and body are far more effective than an exhausted one. Stay open to unexpected opportunities. Life often brings opportunities when you least expect them. Stay open to new experiences, even if they don't fit into your original plans. Sometimes, the best things happen when you're flexible and willing to explore the unknown. Embracing unexpected opportunities can lead to growth, joy, and paths you hadn't considered. Keep an open mind and welcome life's surprises. Surround yourself with people who inspire you. Seek out relationships with people who encourage, challenge, and inspire you. Surrounding yourself with positive influences helps you stay motivated and focused on your goals. People who inspire you bring fresh perspectives, share valuable insights, and help you see what's possible. Choose friends who support your dreams and push you to become the best version of yourself. If you're finding value in these insights, don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications to stay updated on new content like this video, and let us know in the comments which piece of advice resonates most with you. Your engagement means a lot. We're diving deeper with more life advice I'd pass along to my younger self. Each of these insights is a reminder to live with intention, kindness, and resilience. Value effort over outcome. It's easy to get attached to results, but remember that the effort you put in is what truly matters. Outcomes aren't always in your control, but your effort is. When you focus on the work itself, on the process, you find satisfaction regardless of the outcome. Success is important, but effort, persistence, and dedication are what build character and resilience. Celebrate the effort, not just the result. Stay curious and never stop learning. No matter how much you know, there's always more to learn. Keep an open mind, stay curious, and seek knowledge in every stage of life. Learning doesn't stop when you finish school, it's a lifelong journey. Whether it's through books, new skills, or conversations with others, continuous learning keeps you engaged and open to new perspectives. Curiosity is the secret to growth. Don't rush to judge others. It's easy to make quick judgments about people, but remember that everyone has their own story. Be mindful not to assume or judge based on limited information. Take the time to understand where others are coming from. Giving people the benefit of the doubt fosters empathy and builds stronger connections. Often, a little understanding goes a long way in creating harmony and compassion. Prioritize rest and recovery. Rest isn't a reward, it's a necessity. Pushing yourself constantly only leads to exhaustion and burnout. Make rest a priority, not an afterthought. Just as physical training requires recovery, so does your mental and emotional well-being. Take breaks, get enough sleep, and find activities that help you unwind. Rest isn't a sign of weakness, it's an essential part of sustaining your health and productivity. Learn to laugh at yourself. Life is too short to take everything seriously, especially yourself. Learn to laugh at your mistakes, quirks, and moments of embarrassment. Humor lightens the load and helps you handle challenges with grace. When you can laugh at yourself, you become more resilient and open to growth. Don't worry about looking perfect, embrace your humanity, and let laughter keep you grounded. Understand that setbacks are not failures. Setbacks are a natural part of any journey, but they don't equate to failure. A setback simply means you need to adjust your approach, not abandon your goal. When you encounter obstacles, remind yourself that they're temporary. Use setbacks as learning experiences to refine your path. The ability to overcome setbacks is what strengthens your resilience and brings you closer to success. Stay connected with nature. Nature has a grounding effect that brings clarity and peace. Make it a habit to spend time outdoors, whether it's hiking, walking, or simply sitting in a park. Nature helps you step away from the noise of daily life, giving you space to reflect and recharge. Reconnecting with the natural world reminds you of the bigger picture, putting your worries in perspective and restoring your sense of calm. Be mindful of how you speak about others. Words have power, and the way you speak about others reflects on you as much as it does on them. Practice speaking with kindness and respect, even when someone isn't around. Avoid gossip and negativity, it only creates an atmosphere of distrust and insecurity. When you speak well of others, you foster an environment of positivity and respect, strengthening your relationships. Recognize the importance of small acts of kindness. It doesn't take much to brighten someone's day. Small acts of kindness, like a smile, a compliment, or a helping hand, can have a huge impact. Kindness doesn't have to be grand or costly, it just needs to be genuine. Practice kindness daily, and watch how it transforms your interactions and uplifts your own spirit. These small gestures add up to create a world that's a little warmer and a lot kinder. Be honest about your feelings. It's tempting to bottle up your emotions, but honesty with yourself is essential for mental and emotional health. Allow yourself to feel what you're feeling without judgment. Whether it's joy, sadness, anger, or fear, each emotion is valid and has something to teach you. Being honest about your feelings helps you understand yourself better and allows you to process emotions in a healthy way. Find a hobby that brings you joy. Life can be demanding, so it's important to have something you do purely for joy. Find a hobby that makes you feel alive, whether it's painting, gardening, playing an instrument, or cooking. Hobbies give you a creative outlet and a break from routine. They bring balance to your life, allowing you to express yourself in a way that's fulfilling and refreshing. Learn to forgive, both yourself and others. Holding onto grudges only weighs you down. Practice forgiveness, not to excuse behavior, but to free yourself from the burden of resentment. Forgive yourself for past mistakes, and forgive others to find peace. Forgiveness isn't always easy, but it's essential for moving forward. When you let go of grudges, you make space for new experiences, joy, and growth. Focus on what you can control. Worrying about things beyond your control only creates stress. Focus your energy on what you can influence, your actions, thoughts, and responses. When you let go of the need to control everything, you find freedom and peace. By concentrating on your own actions, you feel empowered rather than anxious. Remember, you can't control the storm, but you can adjust your sails. Spend time with people who make you laugh. Laughter is one of life's greatest joys, and it's even better when shared with others. Surround yourself with people who make you laugh, who bring lightness and fun into your life. Laughter strengthens bonds, lifts your mood, and reminds you not to take everything so seriously. Life is more enjoyable when you have people around you who bring out your playful side. Accept that not everyone will understand you. You're unique, and not everyone will understand your path, choices, or dreams. That's okay. Don't feel pressured to explain yourself to everyone. Focus on those who support you and let go of the need for universal acceptance. Your life is your own, and you don't need validation from everyone to live it fully. Stay true to yourself, even if others don't always get it. Give yourself permission to slow down. The world is fast-paced, but that doesn't mean you have to be. Give yourself permission to slow down, to take things at your own pace. Rushing through life leads to burnout and missed moments. Slow down, breathe, and be fully present. Life isn't a race, and you don't have to keep up with anyone else's pace. Taking things slowly allows you to savor the journey. Celebrate the successes of others. Success isn't a limited resource. When others succeed, celebrate with them. Their achievements don't take away from yours. Cultivating joy for others' success builds a mindset of abundance and keeps jealousy at bay. When you genuinely celebrate others, you strengthen your relationships and create a positive, uplifting environment for everyone. Be open to being wrong. Growth requires humility, and part of that is being open to the possibility that you might be wrong. Being wrong doesn't make you less valuable or intelligent, it's just a part of learning. Embrace feedback, be willing to change your mind, and see mistakes as opportunities for growth. The willingness to be wrong opens the door to wisdom and self-improvement. Choose positivity, even when it's hard. Positivity isn't about ignoring challenges, it's about choosing to face them with optimism. When things get tough, try to see the silver lining or find something to be grateful for. Positivity helps you build resilience and keeps you focused on solutions rather than problems. Even when it's hard, choosing positivity gives you the strength to keep moving forward with hope. Practice patience in all things. Patience is a rare but powerful quality. Life won't always move at the pace you want, and people won't always act the way you expect. Practicing patience allows you to stay calm in the face of delays, setbacks, or misunderstandings. Instead of reacting impulsively, patience gives you the space to think, understand, and make thoughtful choices. The more patient you become, the more peace you'll find in life. Learn to let go of things that don't serve you. Not everything or everyone in your life is meant to stay. Learn to let go of what no longer aligns with your values, dreams, or well-being. This could be relationships, habits, or even beliefs. Letting go is hard, but it creates room for growth, new opportunities, and positive change. Trust that releasing what doesn't serve you will lead you toward a life that feels lighter and more aligned with who you truly are. Be grateful for the lessons you learn through hardships. Hard times are never easy, but they're often where you learn the most valuable lessons. Instead of resenting the challenges, look for the growth and wisdom that comes from them. Difficult experiences teach resilience, empathy, and patience. Each hardship shapes you, strengthens you, and prepares you for future obstacles. Embrace the lessons that come from tough times, they're often the most impactful. Value depth over width in your relationships. You don't need 100 friends, a few close, meaningful relationships are far more valuable. Focus on building deep connections based on trust, honesty, and mutual support. Superficial relationships can be fun, but deep ones enrich your life in ways that casual connections can't. Invest in people who genuinely care about you, who challenge you to grow, and who stick by you through life's ups and downs. Take time to reflect on your achievements. Life moves fast, and it's easy to jump from one goal to the next without pausing. Take time to reflect on what you've accomplished, whether big or small. Recognize your hard work, celebrate your achievements, and feel proud of how far you've come. Reflection allows you to appreciate your journey, builds confidence, and reminds you that progress is worth celebrating. Embrace lifelong learning. There's always something new to learn, no matter how much you already know. Embrace a mindset of lifelong learning. Whether it's developing a new skill, picking up a hobby, or expanding your knowledge on a topic, keep growing. Lifelong learning keeps your mind sharp, opens new opportunities, and keeps life interesting. Stay curious and never stop exploring. Let go of perfectionism. Perfectionism creates pressure, stress, and a fear of failure. Let go of the need to be perfect, it's an unrealistic standard. Instead, focus on doing your best and learning from mistakes. Embrace imperfection as a natural part of growth. Progress, not perfection, is what matters. When you release perfectionism, you make room for joy, creativity, and a sense of freedom. Choose contentment over constant pursuit. Ambition is important, but remember to balance it with contentment. Don't get so caught up in the pursuit of more that you forget to appreciate what you have. Contentment doesn't mean giving up on growth, it means finding joy in the present. Practice gratitude, celebrate where you are, and recognize that happiness is available to you right now, not just at some future destination. Understand that your value isn't tied to your productivity. In a world that values hustle, it's easy to feel like your worth is tied to how much you accomplish. But your value isn't dependent on productivity. You are worthy simply for being who you are, not for what you do. Remember that rest, relaxation, and downtime are essential parts of a balanced life. Allow yourself to be, without the constant need to do. Make peace with your past. Your past is a part of you, but it doesn't define your future. Make peace with past mistakes, regrets, and missed opportunities. Forgive yourself and others for what's already happened. The past can't be changed, but your relationship with it can. By making peace with your past, you free yourself to live fully in the present and build a future that aligns with who you want to become. Learn to enjoy simple pleasures. Not every joy in life has to be grand or monumental. Simple pleasures, a warm cup of tea, a walk in nature, a good book, bring richness to everyday life. Take time to enjoy these small moments. They add up to a life that feels fulfilling and complete. Simple pleasures ground you, bring peace, and remind you that happiness isn't always about big events. Be honest with yourself about your needs. It's easy to ignore your own needs, especially if you're focused on helping others or achieving goals. But honesty with yourself is essential for well-being. Take time to check in with yourself. What do you need? Whether it's rest, connection, time alone, or creative expression, honor those needs. Being true to yourself ensures you stay balanced, healthy, and fulfilled. Trust the timing of your life. Life unfolds at its own pace, and sometimes things happen more slowly or quickly than you'd planned. Trust the timing of your journey. Don't rush or force things to happen before you're ready. Trust that what's meant for you will come, and what isn't won't. Patience and faith in the timing of your life bring peace, reducing the stress that comes from trying to control everything. Value quality time with loved ones. Time with loved ones is priceless, and it's something you can never get back. Prioritize quality time with family and friends, even when life gets busy. These moments strengthen bonds, create memories, and bring joy. Life is short, and in the end, it's the connections we have with others that truly matter. Cherish your loved ones, and make time for them whenever you can. Be willing to start over. Sometimes, the best way forward is to begin again. Whether it's a job, a relationship, or a goal that no longer serves you, be open to starting fresh. Starting over isn't a failure, it's a courageous decision to pursue what feels right. Starting anew brings renewed energy, clarity, and excitement. Don't be afraid to pivot or change direction if it leads you to a path that feels more fulfilling. Find joy in helping others. There's a unique joy in giving back and helping others. Acts of kindness, whether big or small, add meaning to your life and bring happiness that material things can't provide. Look for opportunities to help, whether it's lending a hand to a friend, volunteering, or simply listening to someone who needs support. Helping others creates connections, enriches your life, and reminds you of your impact on the world. Practice self-compassion during tough times. When life gets hard, it's easy to be your own harshest critic. But self-compassion is crucial, especially during tough times. Be gentle with yourself, forgive mistakes, and allow yourself to feel whatever you need to feel. Self-compassion is the foundation of resilience. It allows you to recover, learn, and move forward without self-imposed guilt or shame. Choose a life that reflects your values. Your values are your guiding compass in life. Align your choices with what matters most to you, and make decisions that honor those values. A life that reflects your values feels authentic and fulfilling. Don't compromise what you stand for just to please others. When you stay true to your values, you live with integrity and peace, knowing that you're following your own path. Find contentment in the journey, not just the destination. It's great to have goals, but don't forget to enjoy the journey. Life isn't just about reaching milestones, it's about the experiences, lessons, and moments in between. Find joy in the process and celebrate the small wins along the way. When you focus on the journey, you realize that happiness is available at every step, not just at the finish line. Appreciate the power of small steps. Big dreams are accomplished one small step at a time. Don't underestimate the impact of tiny actions that move you closer to your goals. Small steps may seem insignificant, but they add up over time. When you focus on taking consistent, manageable actions, you are building momentum. Celebrate each small win, and remember that progress is progress, no matter how slow it may feel. Learn to trust your inner voice. Your intuition is a powerful guide. Learn to trust it. In a world full of noise and opinions, your inner voice is a compass that knows what's best for you. Take time to tune in, listen, and trust your instincts. Your intuition is often more reliable than the advice of others, as it's based on your unique values, desires, and experiences. When you honor your inner voice, you're following a path that aligns with your true self. Find strength in vulnerability. Being vulnerable can feel uncomfortable, but it's a strength, not a weakness. Vulnerability is what allows you to connect deeply with others, to experience life fully, and to grow. When you're willing to be open and authentic, you build trust and intimacy in your relationships. Embrace vulnerability as a part of your journey, and know that it's okay to let your guard down and show up as your true self. Limit time with things that drain you. Your energy is precious, so be mindful of what you invested in. Identify the activities, environments, or relationships that drain you and limit your time with them. Protecting your energy allows you to focus on what brings you joy and fulfillment. Saying no to what drains you is a form of self-care and sets the stage for a balanced, healthy life. Choose to invest your energy wisely. Acknowledge your achievements. Take time to recognize and appreciate your accomplishments. It's easy to move from one goal to the next without acknowledging how far you've come. Celebrate your achievements, big or small, and give yourself credit for the effort you've put in. Reflecting on your progress helps you stay motivated and reminds you of your capability. Don't wait for others to applaud you, celebrate yourself. Accept that not everyone will like you. You can't please everyone, and that's okay. Not everyone will understand or appreciate you, but that doesn't diminish your worth. Focus on being true to yourself rather than seeking approval from everyone. The right people will respect and value you for who you are. Accepting that not everyone will like you frees you from the need to constantly prove yourself. Surround yourself with positivity. Positivity isn't just a mood, it's a choice. Surround yourself with people, environments, and experiences that uplift and inspire you. Positive energy is contagious, and being around it helps you stay motivated and optimistic. Avoid sources of negativity when possible, and choose to spend time with those who bring out the best in you. A positive environment fosters growth, joy, and peace. Understand that change is constant. Life is in a constant state of change, and resisting it only leads to frustration. Embrace change as a natural part of growth. Let go of the need for things to stay the same and trust that change often brings new opportunities and lessons. The more you adapt to change, the more resilient and flexible you become. Welcome change as an essential part of life's journey. Practice mindfulness in your daily life. Mindfulness isn't just for meditation, it's something you can practice in everyday activities. Whether you're eating, walking, or working, bring your full attention to the moment. Mindfulness helps you appreciate life's simple pleasures and reduces stress. When you're mindful, you're fully present, aware, and engaged. Practice mindfulness daily and watch how it transforms your outlook. Accept compliments gracefully. When someone compliments you, accept it with gratitude. Too often, we downplay compliments or brush them off. Instead, let yourself feel good about being appreciated. Say thank you, and allow the compliment to boost your confidence. Accepting compliments graciously builds self-esteem and acknowledges the positive qualities others see in you. Embrace kind words with openness and appreciation. Stay true to your principles. Your principles are the foundation of who you are. Stay true to them, even when it's challenging. Having a set of core values helps you make decisions that align with your authentic self. When you act in accordance with your principles, you build a life that feels fulfilling and meaningful. Let your values be your compass, guiding you in moments of uncertainty. Invest in experiences that enrich your life. Material possessions are temporary, but experiences create lasting memories. Invest in experiences that add value to your life, whether it's travel, learning, or spending time with loved ones. Experiences bring joy, expand your perspective, and create stories you'll cherish. Life is made richer through moments that inspire, challenge, and connect you with others. Prioritize experiences over things. Remember that joy is found in the present. Joy isn't something you have to wait for, it's available in the present. Take time to savor the here and now, to appreciate life's little moments. When you focus on the present, you're not weighed down by past regrets or future worries. Practice gratitude for what you have right now, and you'll find that joy is always within reach. The present is where life truly happens. Learn to forgive yourself. We're often our harshest critics, but self-forgiveness is essential for growth. Everyone makes mistakes. What matters is that you learn from them. Forgive yourself for past errors, missteps, or missed opportunities. Self-forgiveness allows you to move forward without the weight of guilt. Embrace your humanity and allow yourself the grace to keep growing and improving. Allow yourself to be inspired. Inspiration is everywhere if you're open to it. Allow yourself to be inspired by art, nature, people, or ideas. Inspiration brings excitement, motivation, and creativity to your life. Surround yourself with things that spark curiosity and wonder, and seek out activities that fuel your passion. Let inspiration be a driving force that guides you toward what brings you joy. Practice self-discipline. Self-discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. It's the ability to stay committed, even when it's difficult. Self-discipline helps you build habits, stay focused, and achieve what you set out to do. Practice self-discipline in small ways every day, whether it's sticking to a routine, resisting distractions, or following through on promises. It's a key to achieving your dreams. Value your own company. Learning to enjoy your own company is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. When you're comfortable alone, you don't rely on others for validation or fulfillment. Use time alone to reflect, pursue hobbies, or simply relax. Valuing your own company builds independence, self-respect, and a sense of inner peace. Embrace solitude as a space for growth and connection with yourself. Be open to new perspectives. The world is full of diverse ideas, beliefs, and experiences. Be open to learning from others, even if their perspectives differ from yours. Openness to new perspectives broadens your understanding and fosters empathy. When you approach conversations with curiosity rather than judgment, you're more likely to grow and learn. Embrace diversity as a source of wisdom and growth. Recognize the strength in asking for help. Asking for help isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength and self-awareness. Don't be afraid to reach out when you need support, whether it's from friends, family, or professionals. No one has to face life's challenges alone. Recognizing when you need help and being willing to ask for it shows resilience and wisdom. Support is available if you're open to receiving it. We've reached the end, but there's still a bit more advice I'd share with my younger self. These final insights are reminders to help you live with gratitude, courage, and a sense of purpose. Find beauty in impermanence. Life is constantly changing, and while this can be difficult, it also makes each moment precious. Learn to appreciate the beauty of impermanence. Each experience, each person, each moment is temporary, and that's what makes them special. Instead of fearing change, embrace it as a reminder to be fully present. When you find beauty in impermanence, you gain a deeper appreciation for life as it is. Make space for creativity in your life. Creativity isn't just for artists, it's a vital part of human expression. Whether it's writing, painting, cooking, or problem solving, let creativity flow in your life. Creative expression helps you connect with yourself, relieve stress, and see the world in new ways. Make space for creativity, even if it's just a few minutes a day. It's a way to tap into your unique voice and bring more joy into your life. Practice generosity without expecting anything in return. Generosity is a beautiful quality, and it's most fulfilling when it's given freely. Practice giving without expecting anything back, whether it's time, kindness, or resources. True generosity creates connections, spreads positivity, and enriches your soul. When you give without conditions, you cultivate abundance in your life and the lives of others. Generosity brings warmth to the world. Prioritize emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is as important as intellectual intelligence. Understanding your emotions, managing them, and empathizing with others are essential skills for a fulfilling life. Work on being aware of your emotions and how they influence your actions. Learn to listen, to understand others, and to build connections based on empathy. Emotional intelligence enhances relationships and brings depth to your interactions. Respect your own boundaries. Setting boundaries is an act of self-respect. Know your limits, and don't feel guilty for enforcing them. Boundaries protect your time, energy, and well-being, allowing you to live a balanced and fulfilling life. Respecting your boundaries isn't selfish, it's necessary for self-care. When you honor your own needs, you set an example for others to respect you as well. Stay humble, no matter how much you achieve. Humility is a sign of true strength. No matter how much you accomplish, remember that there's always more to learn and new ways to grow. Humility keeps you grounded, open to feedback, and grateful for what you have. It reminds you that success doesn't make you better than others. Stay humble and approach life with the mindset of a learner. Let go of the need for perfection in relationships. Relationships are messy, and that's okay. Don't expect perfection in friendships, family, or romantic relationships. Embrace the imperfections, they're a natural part of human connection. Learn to communicate openly, forgive mistakes, and grow together. Relationships are about understanding, respect, and support, not flawless harmony. Let go of unrealistic expectations and appreciate the beauty of connection as it is. Cultivate a mindset of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool for happiness. Make it a habit to notice the good things in your life, no matter how small. A mindset of gratitude helps you focus on abundance rather than lack, making you more resilient and joyful. When you practice gratitude regularly, you transform your outlook and become more content. Gratitude is a daily choice that enriches every aspect of life. Learn to find comfort in uncertainty. Life is full of unknowns, and learning to live with uncertainty brings peace. Instead of fearing what you don't know, see it as an opportunity for growth and adventure. Embracing uncertainty helps you stay flexible, adaptable, and open to new possibilities. Trust that you'll handle whatever comes your way, even if you can't predict it. Finding comfort in the unknown reduces anxiety and allows you to live more freely. Be a source of positivity for others. Positivity is contagious, and being a source of it can make a huge difference in the lives of others. Spread encouragement, kindness, and hope wherever you go. Being positive doesn't mean ignoring challenges, it means choosing to focus on solutions, optimism, and resilience. When you uplift others, you create a ripple effect that makes the world a better place. Be a light for others, and watch how it brightens your own life too. Reflect on your goals regularly. Goals are essential, but they also need to be adjusted over time. Make it a habit to reflect on your goals and whether they still align with who you are and what you want. Life changes, and so do you. Adjust your goals as needed, and don't be afraid to let go of those that no longer resonate. Regular reflection helps you stay on a path that feels meaningful and authentic. Forgive yourself for times you've fallen short. Self-forgiveness is essential for moving forward. We all have moments when we feel we've fallen short or made mistakes. Forgive yourself and let go of the guilt or shame that holds you back. Self-forgiveness allows you to heal, grow, and move forward without carrying unnecessary weight. Embrace your imperfections and remember that you're doing the best you can. Treat each day as a new beginning. Every day is a fresh start. Don't let yesterday's mistakes or challenges hold you back. Wake up each morning with the mindset that today is a new opportunity to make choices that align with your values and goals. Treat each day as a chance to begin again, to try a little harder, and to be a little kinder. Life offers endless opportunities for renewal, so make the most of each day. Invest in self-care as a necessity, not a reward. Self-care isn't something you earn, it's something you need. Make it a regular part of your routine, not just something you do when you're burnt out. Self-care fuels you, keeps you balanced, and allows you to show up fully for yourself and others. Whether it's rest, exercise, creative activities, or quiet time, treat self-care as essential for your well-being. Let go of the need to prove yourself. You don't need to prove your worth to anyone. Your value doesn't depend on validation from others. When you let go of the need to prove yourself, you free yourself from the pressure to perform. Focus on being true to yourself and trust that the people who matter will appreciate you as you are. The only approval you need is your own. Practice compassion, especially toward yourself. Compassion is often easier to extend to others than to ourselves, but self-compassion is just as important. When you're kind to yourself, especially during difficult times, you build resilience and self-acceptance. Treat yourself with the same compassion you'd offer a friend. Self-compassion is a foundation for growth, healing, and a positive self-image. Create a life you're proud of. Design your life in a way that reflects who you are and what you value. Make choices that you'll look back on with pride. Whether it's the way you treat others, the goals you pursue, or the principles you live by, create a life that aligns with your true self. When you live with integrity and intention, you'll feel fulfilled and at peace. Choose happiness as a daily practice. Happiness isn't something you find, it's something you create. Make a conscious effort each day to choose joy, gratitude, and positivity. Happiness is found in the small moments and in your attitude toward life. Practice happiness as a daily habit, and you'll find that it becomes a natural part of your outlook. Remember, happiness is in your hands. Take responsibility for your own happiness. Happiness isn't anyone else's job, it's yours. Take responsibility for finding joy in your life, rather than waiting for others to make you happy. Cultivate habits, relationships, and activities that bring you fulfillment. When you take ownership of your happiness, you become more independent, resilient, and content. Happiness is an inside job. Final reminder for engagement. Thank you so much for joining me through all these lessons and insights. If you found value in this video, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future content, like the video, and leave a comment sharing which piece of advice resonated most with you. Stay tuned for more, and remember, each day is a new opportunity to live with purpose and joy.